All right. Well, my eyes are
Hey,
closed.
hold on, just don't look.
I haven't seen Jaime all day. I can feel him. What are you doing
You have
to me?
chocolate or something.
What the fuck are you doing?
You have chocolate on your
I
chin.
thought you were about to kiss me.
I could have. Okay.
You know.
All right, and we're back here
Okay.
at the Cozy Show. I'm here with my host
Chris Mariscal.
and myself. Today's a very. You may be asking why are you dressed like this?
What? No, you did not outdress me. I haven't
And
opened my eyes
no,
all
he's
day
not-
because he's told me
he
not
hasn't
to.
seen this outfit, but the viewers know how I undress,
You fucker.
and it's a sad day for not only
Oh no.
me, but for the American citizens,
Ah.
and in fact maybe the rest of the world.
Oh.
Okay, Chris, and when I instruct you so,
What
I want
happened?
you to open your eyes. 3, 2.
What the fuck?
Today,
Oh shit.
I am attending the funeral of Hot Boy Summer.
Oh my gosh.
We're officially retiring the boy. He's passed away a few days ago. I
Me?
wanted to give my condolences. Hot
Oh.
Boy Summer as a whole,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Because you represented that community.
Did I?
Slightly.
Or was it actually the official last day of summer? You look so good.
It was
You're going to
both.
give out to serve me like an appetizer of breadsticks at Olive
I
Garden.
look like if I was a server, huh?
Yeah.
That served.
You look good.
I know.
Serving.
I'm serving.
You're serving more than just breadsticks. so.
If there was a tombstone or grave, I would
Oh.
throw it and leave my
Wow.
leave my
Be
condolences.
gentle with these.
They have thorns. Be careful.
This is nice. Wow. There's some million star in there.
Yeah.
I took floral design in high school.
So, you want to explain maybe more thoroughly why I may be dressed like this?
What the fuck? How'd you think of that?
Just,
Oh
I don't
my
know. Just
God.
R.I.P. You know, that's all I can think of. Rip to an era.
Well, and you know what's even crazier is today is National Boyfriend Day.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And what better of a day for us to do this pod and for me to come out and tell you guys that I am off the market. I am a taken man.
Gone.
I am somebody's boyfriend.
Oh my God, that's
Boyfriend.
crazy to hear.
It is crazy to hear. My coworker said girlfriend today. Like, she was like, "Oh, we'll see how his girlfriend feels about that." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
That's
you.
you.
It still sounds kind of crazy. I'm like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, I'm taken. I am no longer single. I am madly in love with a woman who loves me back. Did I tell you that we said we loved each other?
Yeah, the day before.
I told you. Okay. And Jaime wanted me to save it for the pod, so you really don't know too much, right?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you've
I
seen
told him,
the
like,
whole thing
don't tell
unfold.
me, don't talk to me too much about the relationship.
Yeah.
Basically, that's fucking nuts.
You look good, man. Did you buy that tie just for this? And the shirt?
And the shirt.
Oh,
Kohl's.
fuck. Nice.
Yours truly.
And the flowers, where'd you get them?
Save more.
Okay, wow. You
Yeah.
look good.
Like this high.
Anyways, you guys, and I think the audience deserves to know, especially because this person was a guest on our podcast.
Not once.
Not once, but twice. It is Mrs. Lindsay D'Oliveira.
That's the last name.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oliveira. But yeah, we were friends for like ever since that pod. That was the first time we all met, the three of us, and we've all been friends since then. And I think like, well, for sure, me and Jaime made it like a point to never try to like have any weird intentions or anything towards her. Like it was strictly like, this is just friends. Let's not ruin it. Like, let's
And
not.
before that, it was just guests. And then it turned into a
just
friendship.
guests,
which
and
was
then we
great.
became friends, and then it was like, yeah. So it was always that. Like I never looked at her as anything more. Obviously, like attracted to her, beautiful woman, and people would say, like, people would point out every now and then, like, are you guys a thing? Or like they would think we're a thing, And I feel like before, like I never really, I was like, like I don't know why they're really thinking that,
Yeah.
But in hindsight now, I'm like, okay, I could see it. Because I feel like she would just talk to me like, she's a very like flirty person, She likes to compliment people and stuff. But I feel like she would just talk to me in like a certain way sometimes where people would be like, whoa. Especially people that didn't know like our dynamic, They'd be like, holy shit. So yeah, we would get those comments like a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Fast forward, 2 to 3 months ago, things just started like heating up a little bit,
Oh, heating up for sure.
I don't know. We would have a lot of movie nights and stuff, the three of us, and I don't know. Just we would cuddle a lot, and
Yeah.
I think the chemistry just started chemistrying.
Yeah.
And then it just kept getting like just slowly. It was such a slow like turn. And then she started bringing her friend Taylor around, and then it was kind of like a double date kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
And then it just really started like picking up, you know? And yeah, man. I don't know. It happened fast, I think. Like, I keep telling people, I think since we were like friends first and friends for like a whole, you know, we know each other like so well. I feel like that just like, it didn't like speed it up in like a forceful way, but like it just flowed like, yeah, I don't know why it's not. It just flowed very like naturally, you know? It just felt very like easy and like, I don't know, the like milestones kept coming. I feel like we, at first, nah, I'm not gonna go into specifics, but like, you know, there'd be like, oh, I feel like I should have this talk soon with her, but I'd be like, I'll push it out like a few weeks. Like, I don't feel like I'm ready. And then we'd have the talk like later that day. I'd be like, dude, it just felt like right. Like it just happened, you know? So like things were just flowing so naturally, you know? And it just felt so right. You know what I mean? And yeah, we went to see Arctic Monkeys on last Wednesday. And that's like a band that she loves. I'm like, I like them, but I'm not like crazy into them like she is. But it was a really good time. And I was just like in my head the whole concert because I was like, for like a few weeks leading up to that, I kept feeling that urge to say like, I love you. Oh, and like
3 words.
Oh, those three
magic
little
heavy
fucking words,
yeah.
dude.
It'll
But
break.
I kept feeling the fucking urge to say them. Like it was on the tip of my fucking taint, you know?
Yeah, like when you'd look at her and you'd be
so
like,
many times, like so many times. We'd be like, you know, cuddling, like kissing each other, whatever. And we'd look at each other and I'd be like I just wanted to say it, but I was scared, you know? And then we were at the concert and I kept fucking thinking about it. And I also was like, should I ask her to be my girlfriend here? Like, that'd be kind of romantic, you know? But I was just like, I was so in my head. And then I literally had to like kind of talk myself out of it. I was like, don't force it, you know? Like, don't get so in your head that you're just nervous and you just do it, you know? So I like kind of calmed myself down. And then after the concert, I just felt so like, I just felt it like coming out. And I just looked at her and she was like, what? And I was like, she's like, why are you looking at me like that? And I was like,
you're like trying to hold back.
I was like, I'm just so in love with you. And then she was like she got so like shy and like you know? And then and I was like, she said, is this you confessing your love for me? I was like, yeah. I was like, I love you.
Oh,
and then she got so like, it was such a long silence and like such like a smile from her. And then we kissed and she said she loved me too. And I was like, fuck. And then both of us were like, God, I've been wanting to say that for so long.
Like you guys talked about it afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. So that was like a big milestone and something again that I was like, I'll just wait, you know, I'll just wait. And then it just came so much like quicker and easier than I thought it would. These are new socks. They're kind of big. I got to shrink them a little bit. But I fucking love your hair.
I don't even got to look at it too much.
It's so good.
I've never done it like this
You
ever.
did it here? You
Right
used
now,
my
yeah.
gel and everything?
And then I used some spray.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, man, the talks, they kept it coming, you know? And then 2 days later on last Friday, we planned a trip and we went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which I was so excited about because I love that shit. And she hadn't been there since she was a kid, so I was like super excited to like see her enjoy it, you know? And she did. It was nice. We were just like really enjoying it. And then same thing, like we were walking around there. I had thought about it a little bit, like on the way there. I was like, it wouldn't be a bad place to like, you know, ask her to be my girlfriend. And then I started to get nervous and shit. And I was like, fuck. And like as we were walking around the aquarium, I could feel me just being like tense, you know? And then I was just like, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to do it. And we were like next to this big ass like fish tank with these crazy ass fish in it. And we were like kissing. We were like, dude, the whole day. And when we were at the fucking Arctic Monkeys, we were just being like a theater kid couple, like just fucking like so affectionate and like
like just holding as you're walking.
Like holding hands, like just holding each other, like making out at the concert, like, all this stuff, and hella kissing at the aquarium.
That's crazy. I can never. I'm such a bitch.
I used to be really weird about it, and I feel like with her is like the most comfortable I've ever been with it. You know, I still get a little nervous where I'm like, I'm just like.
is for the
way you look at me.
O is for the only one I see.
Hey.
V is very, very extraordinary.
I think it's for E.
E is something
Extraordinary. I think you said E for V.
What is V for?
V is for the vagina that I eat
Jesus.
for free.
I don't know.
I don't
Anyways, keep
know.
going. that last part was supposed to hit, damn it.
Damn. That was good. That was cute.
That was nice.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it's E is even though it's no, and love.
I've heard the song, but I have no fucking
Yeah, that's
idea what the
weird.
lyrics
Whatever.
are. But anyways, we were like standing there hugging and kissing at the fucking aquarium, and then like I just looked at her. She said like after, she's like, I just knew fucking something was coming, because she's like, the way you were looking at me. And I asked her, I was like, will you be my girlfriend? And she was like, yes. Same thing where she got like so fucking quiet for like 10 seconds.
I want to see her shocked face.
Yeah,
I
mean, it wasn't
imagine
like, it was just like,
oh yeah,
like
yeah.
awkward, like little smile. And then yeah, she said yes, and then we kissed, and then we were just so happy, just holding each other. I was so fucking simpy, you guys. It's crazy.
Just what?
It's crazy, huh?
Throughout the time?
Now.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
You know? First thing I think about fucking in the morning, and the last thing before I go to sleep. You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
Love.
She's got me, man.
She's got
She
you.
got a grip on me.
Yeah. So like,
More
what
ways
are
than one.
What are the what are the emotions you're feeling now that it's been a few days? And
Good. I feel like I was already so like.
by the way, this beginning podcast is all gonna be relationship talk.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, guys.
maybe we'll put a timestamp if you want to pass this.
I probably won't, but just skip until you hear me fucking see me not smiling anymore.
Oh.
But I was already so like fucking head over heels and in love, obviously. Like at the time that I asked her to be my girlfriend, and then like I feel like every day since then it's just like it grows even like stronger, and I'm just like I can physically feel it like inside me, in my stomach and my chest.
Yeah.
And it's so nice.
Before we continue about condolences and such, I just want to talk about one and our only podcast sponsor, Mosaic Apparel. It is a brand founded by
Remix.
founded by our jiu-jitsu instructor. He's a jiu-jitsu instructor, you know, simper,
Fucking
number one, or
father of my children.
father of his children, light of his life. Chad Ritchie. His whole goal with the clothing brand is basically Mosaic, and the name a Mosaic in person is like a collection of tons of pieces to create something very beautiful. So kind of representative of like a community, you know, just a bunch of different people and ideas together make something also very beautiful. So go check out their clothes. It's really comfy, really cheap. They sell shirts, hoodies, leggings, sweats, hats, you name it. And it's very cheap. Especially if you use code COZY, all caps COZY. You get 10% off, and not only that, but you get additional 10% off when you sign up for the newsletter and you purchase something for the first time. So you're technically 20% off, which is amazing. And additionally, you get free shipping if you're kind of local in the 209 around the Turlock area. So man, it'll cost you under $20 just for a nice cozy shirt that you could wear when you're working out, and it's getting colder. A nice little hoodie for probably less than 40. So yeah, go check them out. Thanks for sponsoring the video, and we'll get back to Chris Simpin. Does it feel good to be like so for sure of wanting to be in a relationship?
It does.
Because like I feel like now now more than ever, I guess.
Careful. I'm just kidding.
Now more than ever, it's like we know what we don't want or how we don't want to feel.
Since we've like gotten more serious and stuff, and like now we're dating, that's been going through my head a lot. It's like I love like that this is happening now, because I feel like I've grown so much to be in a place where I can like really appreciate it. And like you said, I just know like what I like and don't like, and I know how I like should and shouldn't feel and want to feel, you know, and it's just like it's so reassuring. Okay. It's so reassuring, and just it feels great, man. It's nice. But yeah, I feel like every day since we've become official, still hitting, but it's still like setting in, by the way, too. Like it's like I said, to hear it out loud, it's like it doesn't even sound real, you know?
Yeah, like girlfriend. I know. I think Taylor was saying like, oh, girlfriend or boyfriend.
Boyfriend, girlfriend, like, you know, relationship taken.
So let me get my feelings across.
Okay, yeah. How
thing,
do you feel?
First of
going
all,
on here?
bitch,
What do you mean?
I had to find out from another source after the fact, or maybe just a post that you guys were taking.
That day?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
hey, you know, I've been feeling this kind of way. No, hey, I said I love you. Now, you know, it is not required
Yeah.
to tell your best friend, and I'm not
Yeah.
saying it is, but for the podcast, okay, just focus.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be a little more upset.
Mm-hmm.
But how dare you, son of a bitch? What did you didn't think of telling
Goddamn
me?
son of a bitch.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
Okay, the thing is, I heard through the grapevine that you were a little upset about it too.
Okay.
And I was gonna ask you. how
I
you
think
felt
I was
about
just
it.
shook. I was like, oh shit, like
Nothing
there's
can
no
be
way.
a secret anymore. But okay, like I said, things just kind of moved a little bit like faster than I thought they were going to.
Yeah.
Because I think I wasn't realizing like I said, we've already known each other, so it's like we didn't go through this whole phase of like getting to know each other and like
Which is
slowly.
great. I feel like
dude,
being friends
so
beforehand
good.
is so
So
nice.
good. Like I've never done this before, where I've been friends with somebody and then it turned into something. So it's like, it's so good. It's like so much better, you know? Because there's not that phase, that like long, slow, like gradual thing. So I feel like things moved a lot faster than I thought. Even on Sunday, when we were talking about it on the hike.
What's the day you asked her to be your girlfriend?
Friday?
Date.
Oh fuck! I was talking to my coworker because I've been telling everybody about this. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
I've been telling every fucking person. Even told my dad today. You believe that?
Really?
Yeah.
You told your father?
Well, he called me and then
Oh,
he
shit.
was like asking me what the lady's situation is like. And I told him. He asked me like 1,000 fucking questions
All about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he is.
Okay, what about your mother? What does she think? That's a big one.
She was just hella shook. I told her a while ago, or I told her like a few weeks ago. This was before I told Lindsay that I loved her, but I told my mom, I was like, me and Lindsay are in love with each other.
Yeah.
And she was like, really? She's like,
Yeah.
you are?
Yeah.
She was just hella shocked. But like,
In love you are.
it was at a time where I couldn't like, I was like literally about to walk out the door when I told her. So I couldn't like totally tell her, you know? And then it was funny because the other night she came over because my sister was drunk and she drove my sister home. Right?
What?
She does not drink, bro.
Where was she?
I think it's the first time I've ever seen her drunk in my whole life.
Where was she?
They together went to like this Oktoberfest thing.
Oh
It's called
shit.
October. I don't know. But my mom's friends.
Is that the way they show the tits and get beads?
No, that's Mardi Gras.
I don't know. Your mom hella beads and you come back with that. Nothing, darling.
Darling? Hella anal beads? God. That's my mother, you know?
You said it.
I know. But she drove my sister home,
Yeah.
Erica, and she was drunk. And then I had to drive my mom back home, you know?
Because she was drunk.
Because she drove my sister's car, I think, here. No, I just got that. But my mom, when she walked into the house and she saw me, she was like, why are you single? Why are you single tonight? Because they know
I think you're always with Linz.
that I'm always with Lindsay, like every fucking night. And I was like, well, I'm actually not single anymore. And she was like, she was so shook. She was like, you
shit.
aren't? And I was
Yeah.
like, no. And then she was like, congratulations. And then, yeah, I drove her home. But again, it was like, we couldn't really talk that much because like fucking 12:30 at night, and I drove her home.
So you guys
and
haven't
she was,
got a
like,
chance to
dead.
like really talk about it.
No,
and
not like
express your
super
feelings.
deep. I did talk to her a few
Has she met
days.
Lindsay?
No.
Oh, that's
But
exciting.
she's listening to the pods with her.
I know
And
Lindsay's
she
gonna be
said-
super nervous.
Maybe, probably. But she said she wants to meet her. Both Virgos. But my mom like has told, like, before any of this happened, my mom had told me like, oh, I was really impressed with her on the podcast. She told me that like multiple times. Like,
Yeah.
I was so impressed with her. Like, she was such a good guest, and like she's so brave, and she's so like transparent and stuff. So
Yeah.
it feels good, you know?
Yeah, and I know, it's like she's got to meet her before she's got to meet her, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure like Lindsay would
Yeah, that'll
prefer
be
to see her
interesting too,
first, like see her
right? Yeah.
first and met her first, but
Yeah.
it's like a great way to know like who are you actually? Like
Yeah,
who is
'cause
my
now
son
it's-
dating, not
it's
just
all on the
"Hi,"
table,
you know?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No fake shit.
But
But where were we? Okay, your feelings. Okay, so what's the date? I'd have to check. October.
Lindsay?
What's today?
I don't know. That's
3rd.
crazy. You don't even know the time, do you? You piece of shit.
Fuck you. The time?
Yeah. You didn't take a glance at your watch?
There's no way you've ever known that in any relationship.
I don't think I have. I think maybe I did once.
Were
I
you
used
good at
to-
remembering the
when I
dates?
used to like talk to girls, I remember I would like have like start creating like a list of things that they liked and like
It's a good
like
idea.
days of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I did it like maybe like 3 times, and then it was whatever, and then I was like, I'm not doing this shit again, and I just never did. I was like, fuck this shit, man.
Oh man. But okay, so on Sunday, not this Sunday, but last Sunday. Irrelevant. Okay, so on a Sunday, we were hiking, right? And we were at our swimming spot. you were trying to go to sleep at this point, but you were still awake. But I was telling Angel how in love with Lindsay I am, right?
Oh,
and because I don't think Angel knew the extent of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he knew we were seeing each other and stuff, but he didn't know we were, like, madly in love.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Angel all about it, and then he was like, oh, shit. And he was like, are you guys going to date?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm like, in my head, I was like, probably, but I was like, I'm just going to, like, take it as it comes and, like, not rush anything and, like, just feel it out, you know? And then literally that Friday, like, it was less than a week later, you know, we're together. So
Yeah.
I feel like things just moved, like, quicker than I thought. Not in a bad way, though, like I said. It just felt, like, natural, you
Okay,
know?
I have one more other bad thing.
So I'm sorry, because I didn't know, you know, until, like,
You knew. Until you did.
I knew Wednesday. Because
You did
Wednesday I
Thursday,
told her
right?
I loved her.
Yeah.
And then I was
Which you didn't
like,
tell me either, by the way.
yeah, I should have told you that.
No, it's cool. I guess I'm just fucking...
It's a busy
I'm just
time.
the
Okay.
dust and
Just
it's
chopped
left
liver.
over in the dustpan, aren't I?
Have you heard that phrase, chopped liver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really get it.
I think because people don't want liver because it's gross. So you'd be like, what am I, chopped liver?
Ah.
It's like the last kind of thing to eat.
Another thing, and then I'll get to, like, the good stuff because
Yeah.
this is just for fun. But I lost my key, my Bonnie to my Clyde, my Robin to my Batman,
Partner in crime?
my partner in crime in any wingman scenario ever.
I could still wingman you.
No, you can't.
What do you mean?
There's certain positions I put you in the past that you can't do anymore.
You do that a lot.
You know, I need you to be flirty and fun so I can be flirty and fun. You can't be the guy that's like has a ring on his finger and I'm like the guy that's flirty and
I feel
fun.
like there's been a lot of times where, like, we've done a double date kind of thing, and then it ends up being something with me, you know? So it's crazy that, like,
Yeah, yeah, always.
same song and dance here, you know?
Yeah,
But
but now I don't.
I can wingman you.
I think you could wingman me to an extent. Like if it's like because certain things you're gonna want to bring Lynn's. Like let's just say for example, let's just say a Halloween party. Just something
Mhm.
on Halloween.
Yeah.
We go to a Halloween party. I go by myself. You're gonna have to bring Lynn's. you know?
Yeah.
But
Bro, me and Lindsay will fucking wingman you together. And you know how
Lindsay-
fucking good
Lindsay's
Lindsay is
good.
that?
Lindsay's
Lindsay's
good.
so hot, the girls gonna be like, I'll do whatever you say. And then she's just gonna fucking
He's
make
a good
out
man,
with
he's a
you.
good man. Yeah,
I swear
yeah.
to God.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
we're at a
true.
fucking pool party. I'm gonna put this person on blast, but I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah, don't.
We're at a pool party with the one that we talked about several weeks ago. I was talking to this girl, right? I've never met her before, but like she was
Don't even give too
okay.
details.
I was talking to this girl though, right? Just met her that day. We're really connecting, like, not on that level, but you know, just
Connecting. Already, Lynn's.
it was just cool. We're like, you know, finding a lot of common ground. And like we're
Did you have the
deep-
urge to kiss her?
No, not at all. We're deep in conversation, right? Like good convo.
Yeah.
And we're standing and she's facing the door to the backyard, right? Lindsay walks out for the first time. Like we didn't even
She
think
just got here.
We didn't even know Lindsay was coming to this party. And she walks through the door into the backyard. Everybody's like, "Hey." Bro, this girl I'm talking to, fucking I disappeared. Like
Oh yeah, and they
to
were in
her.
conversation for like 20
We were
10
in conversations
minutes.
for a long time.
Yeah.
And she, like, I just see her attention to me just disappear.
And you were mid-convo.
Like, she was locked in on
Yeah.
Lindsay, just like, yeah, and I swear to God, it was like a movie. Like,
Like
she
fucking
stopped
Beyonce
her
just walked in.
sentence. I was trying to keep talking to her, like, keep it going, and she just was like ignoring me, basically, ignoring me.
Yeah.
And then fucking she just like, hold on. And she just walked over to Lindsay and then was like, you're so fucking beautiful. And like, she said like that whole crowd was like fucking, they were all just
Liking her,
like,
like, yeah, yeah.
what's the word? Complimenting her the shit out of her.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
She said she got so like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah,
this
'cause-
is so like, not awkward, but overwhelming.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I guess I feel like you're not used to it. Like,
Yeah.
when you get recognized, in a sense.
Yeah. So that's just, you know,
The extent of
you
her
guys
power.
have probably all seen Lindsay, but
Yeah, so
you know,
maybe-
she's beautiful.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe it won't be too bad, you know?
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
I
come on.
won't lose my
Lindsay will make
mans.
out with her, and then you'll make out with her.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. She'll get her ready, and then...
She'll be like, I'll make out with you, but only if you make out with him.
Yeah. Jesus. I don't know that. I don't know if I want that, actually. She's like, oh my God, she makes out so
Pity
much
you make
better.
out?
Yeah. She's like, yes.
But yeah, it was
Okay.
Okay, anything else? What's
Now
going
to
on
the
there?
good stuff. Because
Okay.
obviously it's all jokes and funs. Like, whatever. I
Yeah.
don't really care about any of that stuff. It's funny.
Uh-huh.
But I am really happy for you guys. Like, truly. I mean, obviously Chris is, you know, my hermano and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, if he's happy, I'm going to be happy no matter what. But the
Yeah.
fact that I know Lynn so much and like she's become really close as a friend just to me too.
Yeah.
And like you said, there used to be a lot of movie nights with us three. We'd all hold each other and get to know each other and talk a lot. And we've known each other for the same time, me and Linz and you, basically.
Yeah.
So like she's become a really good friend, and like she's a really good person, you know, just in general.
Yeah.
And like I know you, like I don't feel scared in a sense, you know. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't really feel scared anyways, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel good about it, the whole thing. Not that that matters, you know. But I'm just saying, like, Lindsay's like a cute gal. Like her whole personality is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And like it's exciting to see you guys two together, you know?
Yeah.
And I just can't wait to see what happens. I want to see you guys simping. I want to make fun of it for sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hate on it, of course, just a little bit, just to be the Grinch I am. But in general, I'm just excited. And like the fact that you're comfortable. I mean, I know how hard it was for you to get single, I guess, and stuff, and be single. And I know you know yourself a lot more than you have like ever before. So I'm gonna be excited for you to like reap the benefits of like actually knowing what you want a lot more. You know?
Yeah.
So
the therapy's been helping so much to like, get me to this place, which is nice.
Speaking of therapy.
Wait, hold on.
Go.
There's just more stuff I want to say on that topic. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go.
We'll go back to it.
No, go first.
Okay. I feel like I'm so tense talking about this topic because it's just so like out of character for me to talk about on the pod, you know? But,
oh, and Lizzie's pregnant.
fuck you.
Just to throw it all in
Let's
there.
hope not. Okay. I honestly forgot what I was going to say, so go ahead.
I got a therapy appointment, baby.
Really?
Let's
Nice.
go.
So how did that go? What was the process?
The funeral of the old me,
Oh, nice.
right?
Yeah. Saying
And it's
goodbye,
The birth
but a lot of
of the new me.
a lot of hellos, you know?
Hey, did you notice the short tie?
Yeah, why is it so short?
I could do it longer, but I was doing it, and it like went short, and I was like, this actually looks way funnier.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Like a clown fucking outfit or something.
But yeah, I have a therapy appointment on Tuesday
Yeah.
with my therapist.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say her name, but she called me today, and we made the appointment. I called
Did you have
first,
to?
and then-
Because didn't you say they're trying to match you up with someone like
Yeah, so they match-
compatible?
Yeah,
Or
but I guess that I don't know. It didn't really
they didn't really ask you
like
shit.
super personal.
No, okay.
I think more compatible as in, honestly, the only thing I could think of was like male or female.
Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then,
And what'd you say? Female?
Yeah. that was
Why?
a girl.
Fucking perv. Just kidding. That's what I said too.
Yeah, you did.
I just feel more comfortable with
Just
women.
more comfortable. I am a little scared with like a woman dynamic, just because it's like I don't know, like a girl.
Because you don't want to flirt with her.
Exactly.
Really?
Not
I
flirt
was
with her.
joking.
Not like flirt with her, but it's like this like I don't know. Like I feel like with a guy, it's like there's no chance of anything but like therapy. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
it's just weird. I think it's
Yeah.
just weird because it's like I don't know, but I think it's gonna be like the best and most comfortable situation. And I think a
Yeah.
guy would make me really uncomfortable.
I think so too. I don't know why. I'm like,
I think they'd be
how am I
really
going to
good,
tell you?
But
Like,
then I don't
this-
want to seem like a father figure. Like I don't want to rely on you that much. And I would.
Well, it's probably because you've been actively seeking a father figure since your dad walked out on you.
Exactly.
For, you know,
Verbatim.
how many years ago?
But I would, I just didn't want that dynamic, and I'm like, okay, I just feel like I'd be comfortable and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have a therapy appointment. It's gonna be
Nice.
interesting. I'm gonna see.
When is
Hopefully, it
it?
turns out well. Tuesday, 12 o'clock.
So a week from today.
Yeah,
12 o'clock.
p.m.
Oh, you're off on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So
Nice.
I mean, I'm
On
not.
the
I really
Skype?
want to be aware. This first appointment's really just gonna be making sure I like the therapist.
Okay.
It's really hard for me as a people pleaser to like think about switching a therapist.
Right.
But I'm gonna like try really hard to make sure I could like actually switch if I don't feel comfortable. I just feel like I don't like her teaching style or her
Yeah.
lesson plans and stuff. But she seemed cool. I mean, at first she called me right now on the way here, and I answered it. And what I do when I think it's a scam call, and I don't answer, but I've been answering because in case
You
it's
answer,
her.
but you don't say anything?
Yeah, I answer. I don't say anything, and it was literally like 6 seconds, and then I was like. Because this happened earlier today, and I answered.
Yeah.
And then it was like 2 seconds silence, and they hung up. And I was like,
Yeah.
yep. But this one, I was like, and then she's like, hello? And I was like, hello? And then, like, it's like a little echoey. So I was like,
Did you tell her, like, oh, sorry, I thought you were spam call?
no, I'll tell her later.
Uh,
Probably like, oh, it's funny. But
Yeah.
I'm excited. It'll be a Zoom call.
How does she sound?
I think she's black.
Okay.
Is that what you meant?
No.
Oh, what do you mean?
Does she sound like comforting and nice?
Oh, yeah. Like, she's like a comforting black woman, you know?
Okay,
like, she
nice.
just seemed nice. I mean,
Nice.
she was just sweet. It was
Imagine
like
it's
5 minutes.
it's Chuck Curry from her podcast says what she wants.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine.
Like, you just need to fucking masturbate that shit out.
Give me my drink.
Pull me another
Put me a
cup.
shot.
Oh yeah, put me a shot. But I'm excited. I mean, this is just like I don't know, but like I would have preferred to be like a Mexican woman just because like I'm comfortable like
Yeah.
that. But
Well, you
I'm
know.
excited to like for anyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably a white woman probably would have been the worst.
Why?
No offense. I don't know. They just scare me.
Just unrelatable. Like.
Yeah, like very opposite. I feel like
Yeah.
like black people and Mexican people are like they kind of are similar too. I mean, white people wouldn't have been too bad. I'm sure I would have like tried it. I mean, I'm try everyone.
Mine's a southern white woman from Tennessee.
That's
And she has an
crazy.
accent, so it's so funny because I'll be like telling Lindsay about like the fucking God-given
Session?
knowledge she gives me.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, honey, you deserve love, and
Aw.
you deserve unconditional love from yourself.
Yeah.
You know? Like, just the accent every time.
That's so
It's
comforting,
such
I feel like.
What, the southern accent?
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it. And she's such a comforting person. I'm so glad I fucking like my therapist, because,
Yeah.
like you, I can't even fucking imagine having to tell them, like, I don't think this is working out.
Well, the best
you
for
know?
me is like I could just call my social worker and be like, "Hey, I don't like."
Oh,
this,
that's good.
I would just feel bad though.
It might be a few sessions before you really know. Because
Yeah.
of the first one, I think it's more like they might just want to get to know you and like scratch the surface barely.
Yeah.
But you'll probably still feel really good after the first one. I did.
Yeah, I'm really excited to meet
you know.
her. She seemed really sweet and like it'll just be good.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not good, it's still a step. Like I'm not gonna say it's a failure. you know?
Nice. So why do you want to be in therapy? Do you want to talk about it or no?
I mean, we talked about it before. Maybe we'll talk about it once I do my first session.
Okay.
Just because
Nice.
it's all one, and I don't want to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man. That's big for both of us.
Congrats,
So we
man.
did it,
I
dude.
know, and you're gonna, dude. It's like another realm of
Yeah.
life that you're gonna go
I'm
into.
excited.
You know,
Yeah, it's like
gonna be
definitely
challenging
some
though.
Doors open. Yeah, it's not all rainbows and sunshine.
That's
but
what I've been telling people is,
Yeah.
it's challenging and
Yeah.
in good ways, but like it's gonna push you because for me at least, you might be different. You're Libras, but
She's like, just don't flirt. And I'm like, I can't.
but for me, it's just like I find myself describing shit, and I'm describing it as if I'm not talking to my therapist. Like I'll describe it and try to like dance around the details that I don't want to talk about
Yeah.
or that I don't usually share. And then I have to stop myself and force myself and be like, fucking tell her, you know?
Yeah.
And then I tell her, and it's so nice because like every time I'll drop like a fucking bomb on her, it's always a neutral reaction. Like
Yeah.
it's not like or
Yeah.
like really, like, you know, when you tell your friends, they're gonna be like, oh my god, really, you know?
Yeah.
It's like they're just like you could tell she cares and she's listening and
Yeah.
like empathetic, whichever one.
Sure.
But you could tell she cares, but it's not like a crazy reaction, like
Yeah. Or
either
judging or
way,
anything.
like, yeah, no judgment. And like they tell you what you need to hear, which is like the big thing, which is so nice. It's like it's the stuff that you should have heard from like parents or loved ones, but that you don't, you know? It's
Yeah.
like you deserve love, or like you deserve to be happy, and like everybody just deserves to like be their best self, and like you need to be good to your, like all those things that you just don't fucking hear, you know?
Yeah.
Enough. And it's so nice. Another big takeaway I've had so far is because a big reason I like started was I just feel like my anxiety is like fucking out of control sometimes.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, like, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't change your emotions. And it's like, it's normal to feel anxiety. Not like, kind of like your doctor said, but like not downplaying it. Like, it's not that. She's just like, you know, the only way you're not going to have anxiety is if you are like heavily medicated. And like,
Oh really?
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, like she's saying.
And she's
in
not referring
general.
to,
she's
like-
saying in general, like
Like at all anxiety.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Like you're
she's not
sedated
saying-
almost,
Yeah,
like-
exactly. Like that. Like a fucking, yeah.
a fucking
And
what?
she's like,
Like a what?
like a vegetable, I was going to say. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry.
Great vegetable.
It's the first word that came to my head.
How about maybe a non-responsive personnel?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, just consider people's feelings for fucking once.
I'm going to tell her about this. Just kidding. But the big
Let me
thing
know
I've
if you need
taken
water,
away.
okay?
Yeah, I will. The big thing I've taken away is she told me, like, your emotions are always going to be there, and they're there for a reason. Like, you're made this way. It's like almost like a survival thing, but it's because your emotions are like talking to you. And she's like, you don't want to get rid of your anxiety. You want to learn to work with your anxiety, because your anxiety is telling you something, and it's like it's rooted in fear. And she had me watch this movie, which is a nice movie to watch. And if you're thinking like in this way, it was a really good movie to watch because like it really explained it. It's Inside Out. It's like a Disney movie, like a kid's movie. But it in that movie, it kind of shows how like the emotions work and why they work and why you remember certain things feeling a certain way and like all that.
Oh, is that the one with the
glass
elephant?
balls are the memories.
But that's the one with the
Yeah,
elephant?
yeah, yeah.
That was so sad, huh?
Yeah, he's like, no, go for it, and then he fucking jumped off the thing.
And he's like, what is his last words? He's like,
It was so sad.
go to the moon for me.
Yeah,
Something like that, right?
Yeah, it was
I
so
was
sad.
like, oh my god. I think he ended up coming back though.
Did he? I think he did
I think he did.
somehow.
Yeah, they don't make him.
But yeah,
like
that
they used
explained it a lot. And ever since, excuse me, ever since I've learned that, it's been a game changer because
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it just causes me to kind of like critically think and like about why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. And then also the journaling has been huge. She's like
to.
had
You've
me
been doing it a lot, right?
I've been not doing as much as I'm supposed to, but I'm supposed to journal every day at least once.
Yeah.
And it fucking helps, dude. And like just being totally fucking honest in that journal and like vulnerable and like that, like those two things together have helped me figure out so much about myself and like have helped me when I'm going and then when I get in the session with her, I'm like, okay, this is why I think this is happening. And like maybe because of the, you know, it just fucking helps you like sort shit out. It's really nice. It's really nice just to understand like the emotions are okay. And you just need to like read into them and think of why you feel that way, and then you solve it, even though it's not always easy, and you have to be vulnerable and all that stuff.
It's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
it's complicated though. It's made me
It's a
realize
lot.
also how complicated like the
Emotions
human
are.
mind is and your emotions and
Yeah, it's not like just like a
your
I feel this way.
tendencies. Like
Yeah.
it's like all the shit from your past and like it's crazy, but it's nice. You're gonna like it, and I'm happy for you.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. We'll talk about it more, I'm sure, the next
Yeah.
episode, or probably next episode,
Mhm.
maybe depending on. Actually, next episode probably.
Yeah, probably.
Birthday's coming
Hopefully.
up. That's my birthday week too. I kind of.
Damn, next week?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Then
start
mine's like what,
ordering
2 or
shit,
3 weeks
okay?
away. Fuck, you're not gonna get your fucking present till like November. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll try.
I don't think I got you anything last year, right?
I got you dick pics last year. Remember?
Oh, that was perfect.
Printed dick pics.
Yeah, I still don't have those actually.
They're in my drawer if you want them.
Chill. Return to sender. All right, should we move on to like topics?
Okay, yeah, real quick though, I just wanted to touch on the Lindsay thing again.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Like we both talked about this and said how crazy it is. Like we both would talk to each other as friends and be like, yeah, like I don't want anything serious for like so long. You know, like it's gonna take a long time and like a lot for me to be like to want to be in a relationship again. And then fucking fast forward like 4 months later, and
She
like,
got you
here
that
we
sloppy
are.
dompy, and you're like, I don't want anyone else to have it.
Dude, it's so good. She told me not to hold back, okay? I was
Yeah,
like,
he
should
asked
I
for
talk
consent
about
for everything
It's like, should I
and
talk about
anything.
this and that? She was like, talk about everything. Like, don't hold back.
But that realm is great, essentially.
It's the best. Like every single thing is the best I've ever had.
Yeah, best I ever had.
It's
yeah,
crazy because
best
like
I-
we would talk about like sex a lot, like the three of us, you know. And I think we would talk about in the past, like, yeah, it's like pretty hard to like come from head, you know, and like takes a lot sometimes, and some like it's just hard, you know.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. I don't know if other guys can relate, but like for us too, it's not easy to like.
Oh,
come
for
from-
us to come.
Yeah, for me and
Oh,
you
yeah,
to
yeah,
come
yeah.
from getting head oral sex.
Yeah, definitely tough.
And I don't remember this as much as she explains it, but I remember, I guess she was like, she would tell us like, but not with me though. Like with me, like I'd be doing the damn thing, you know. And now that I've experienced that firsthand, I will say,
What's the fastest she's made you
it's
finish?
fucking crazy. Maybe like 5 minutes.
It's not.
So not like, but for me that's really
Yeah, I
fast,
feel like
you know.
for me, exactly. Like I think it would be like 20 minutes. You know.
And I'm sure it'll just keep getting faster and faster because like we're just
Just getting
learning
better,
ourselves
better.
more and more, you know.
Yeah.
I had a fart. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It's quiet. The crazy thing though, like that's crazy, but the craziest thing to me is like 2 nights ago, she made me come 5 times.
5?
4 times are from head.
Chris.
Jaime.
What the fuck is she
I'm
doing? Milking
fucking
you?
telling you, it's otherworldly.
You're definitely your
It's
balls definitely hurt the next day, didn't they?
Insane. My dick was sore the next day a little bit.
Okay, so how'd that go? Why? She
Dude,
just like fuck
but
it?
that's not even like, that's not abnormal for us. Like every time I'm coming like 3 or 4 times,
Dude.
and like at
God
least half of
bless
them
her
are
soul,
head, you know? That woman deserves the world, and I'm gonna goddamn give it to her.
You're damn right.
You know what I mean?
You give her all 3 inches.
In
10 minutes of fun.
Oh my god! But it's fucking nuts. And another thing, which I think you're also gonna be sort of shook by this,
Uh-huh.
she'll suck me up, right? And I'll come, and she'll stop for like 10 seconds, and then she'll suck me up again, and I'll come again, like back to back, like no break. She'll just keep going, and then I come again. Like what?
Yeah, what is that?
Like I went from not even ever being able to like nut from that, or like very rarely, you know.
She's got you.
It's insane.
That's nuts, man. That's
fucking
great.
crazy.
Because it's like
It's
not only
so
is your
good.
normal dynamic good, but it's also the
Every
sex
time I'm
one,
like,
which is like
everything you do, like it's great.
Amazing.
Like it's so good. You
aw,
know.
that's good, dude.
I came in her ear twice.
Why do you
on
keep
accident.
saying that?
I
What does that mean?
okay, because we're the 2 times it's happened, I've finished from mish
Yeah.
and Ari, and I'll pull out, and, you know, I'm ejaculating on her stomach.
Sure. Hey, your mom's watching this one, by the way.
I know. And I've you know, I shoot kind of far a lot of the time when I'm ejaculating.
Yeah, could hit a fucking duck.
I could hit the fucking
Eiffel Tower with that one.
I could hit the fucking moth off your windshield with my fucking okay. And it's always like the last little like pump to come out. One time I was in her right ear, like it shot, and she's like, oh my god, and then we just started laughing, and I was like, what? She's like, you came in my ear. I was like, what? Like from this far?
Yeah.
And then the other time I think was a few days ago, and I came in the other ear, same position. I was just like, what the fuck? It was like towards the end too, and I think my eyes were closed, and she was just like, oh my god. She's like, you came in my ear. I was like, what? So yeah, that was crazy.
Your ear's pregnant?
It came in her eye the other day on accident.
Was her eye red?
Yeah, I feel so bad when that happens.
I think it's, I don't really do facials or anything like that, but I think that's happened a
That was
few
from
times.
missionary also.
Oh shit, it
And
just
it
fucking
shot all the way up there.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it. Never mind. I know the answer, so there's no point.
I feel so bad though, because I'm like, like I didn't mean to do that, and you know,
Yeah.
it hurts and all that.
Goggles.
Okay, another little story I wanted to tell, which she also told me to tell,
Okay.
is is the day we're coming back from Monterey when we became official and everything, right? This is Friday, a few days ago, and she freaked me on the freeway.
Really?
She was giving me head on the freeway, and it's that night, so it wasn't like that crazy, but there were hella cars around, you know? But I was just like, it's nighttime, I don't think anybody's looking, and like whatever. I was in the fast lane, and she was fucking giving me the Schloppenheimer like she always does.
Yeah.
And I fucking came while I was driving, which is, I've
You
never
were what,
like
80 miles per hour?
damn near.
Yeah.
Probably 70 to 80, you know, fast lane. It's fucking crazy. I was scared because I was like, oh my god.
You don't have cruise control?
It doesn't fucking steer itself
Yeah, I know, but at least you don't have to worry about
with
that.
the gas pedal.
Yeah.
I was more worried just about the
Because I think
steering.
if I ever got ahead, I usually am like starting to push the gas way too much
Oh, really?
because I'm not thinking about it. You know?
I was really like locked in, I feel like, on the road.
Yeah, I think
Which I feel like
steering-wise-
when I'm getting head a lot, and I think part of the reason it's like hard to come sometimes is I'm so in my head like trying to come, because I feel like another great thing is that she tells me, she's like, I love sucking your dick.
Oh, yeah.
Which is so nice to hear, because I feel like in the past, like I could always tell that it was just something like the girl just wanted to get it over with, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that would make me so much more in my head, like just trying to come as fast as I could. And when you're like that, it makes you come like so much longer. Like it takes so much longer to
Yeah.
come, you know? So that's really nice.
Yeah, like, you know, she's
Like she
enjoying
just
this.
wants to do it.
That's great.
You know? And she be doing it all the time. It's fucking great. But yeah, I came while I was driving. And I was so scared because I always close my eyes when I come. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, death grip on the steering wheel. I was like, oh my fucking
And it was
God.
once, and that's it?
It was once. And then before that, we went to the beach to try to watch the sunset. It was really cloudy and like foggy and misty and shit.
Sure.
So no sunset. But it was getting like it was getting darker, and sorry. It was getting a lot darker. We were up like on this hill. It was like a sand dune, and then the beach was like below it. And then there was the ocean. So we're like up on this hill kinda. We had the blanket down and everything. We're laying there, you know, cuddling, making out, whispering sweet nothings into each other's ears. And then it's so funny, bro, because she'll be like she'll start like grabbing it, you know?
Mhm.
And then I just know, like, when she does it, I'm like, I know she wants to, like, take it out right
Yeah.
now. And then she'll just start, like, talking a little dirty, and she'll be like, it's so hard.
Oh,
you know?
God.
And then she'll be like, I want to suck it. And the whole time, like, I know you want to do it, and you're just waiting for me to tell you to do it, you know? And she's like, I want to suck it. And I was like, then do it. And then she's like, like, you know? And I was just like, it's so funny because she does that.
Like a moth to a flame.
So yeah, she sucked me up there. And it was crazy because there was a lot of people on the beach, but they were all leaving and it was getting dark. So we're like, okay, I think this is like the last people. Like there was 2 people left. There's like a couple, like our age. But they're down on the flat part, like a little ways away, but they could definitely see. Like if they looked, they would see. Like what she was
blanket
doing,
or anything,
you know?
huh?
No.
Chris, who do you
A
become?
slight blanket of fog, but not much. They could see us clearly.
I'm such a bitch when it comes to that shit.
I used to be too, but I also like really like that like little rush, you know. And she starts going at it, you know. And like for a while, I was like just like looking so much, and then the couple like went down to the beach and they're kind of playing like in the water and stuff. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm good. So I kind of like relaxed and stuff. And I did not think I was gonna finish, and I did, and it was fucking spectacular as always. On the beach, like I'm looking at the ocean.
Next is hiking, man.
I'm feeling and we're going on Friday, so you know who knows.
Are you guys gonna go?
Yeah.
To what? Preston?
Carlin Falls.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it's a good one to like start because it's not too crazy
Well,
and it's like
finish,
so
to end,
pretty,
basically.
and it's gonna be 90 degrees that day,
Yeah,
which
that
for
weekend's
fall
gonna be
October
great.
is good, you know. So I'm hoping we can get in the water. I'm definitely going in. But anyways, yeah. So I finished right, and then I'm like, zip up my pants, and we're just like, wow, that's crazy, you know. And then we look over, and there's this fucking lady like walking up the same hill that we're on, like 30 feet from us. And like she definitely saw like
She passed you guys?
she definitely saw something, you know, knew
Yeah.
something was going on. And yeah, she walked past us and we're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then like literally once we started getting ready, like 2 minutes later, there were these 2 like teenage girls that came like at the top of the hill, and they were like taking hella pictures of the ocean.
Wow, that would have been bad.
And, like running up and down the hill, like filming
Excuse me.
themselves and shit. I was like, holy shit, we dodged a bullet. You know,
Man,
like
it always
that
happens,
could have been
man.
bad, you know?
I just get too overwhelmed. I think maybe if I was like in love. And
You
I was
don't like the public
fuck
stuff?
it. Yeah, dude, I told this on the pod. Like, I don't even kiss in drive-thrus.
Drive-thrus?
Because I'm scared that the people behind her in front of me.
No,
will see.
really?
Yeah, I get so nervous.
I don't give a fuck about that anymore.
I don't know.
After the concert, the Arctic Monkeys, it was at the Golden One Center. Sold out, too, which was insane. I kind of want to talk about that concert a little bit, if you don't mind.
Go.
We go a little longer on this pod, too, because I'm editing, and I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, whatever.
But we went to, it was sold out, right? So fucking the Golden One Center is huge. That's where the Kings play. And it got out, and there's like hella people like just walking through the street. And she's like, do you want to be gay and make out on the street right now? And I was like, yeah. We just
Beforehand?
made out. No, after the concert. Like when everybody's walking. And we just made out with everybody around us. I was just giggling the whole time because I felt so awkward, but like also
Damn,
in
you really
love
are that
and
couple.
liking it. Yeah.
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's like your own story. Who cares?
Yeah, right?
Like-
I'm getting way more comfortable with that. And
Yeah,
I think
I
the
don't
fact that
think-
it's her, I'm just like, it just feels so
I mean,
much
I think
better,
people
you know?
who like judge or not judge, but are like, oh, look at that couple. Yeah, it's fun to make fun of them, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like
So anyways,
they're
my
having a thrill,
fucking
you know.
Sex life is on fire.
We're really making it.
We're
huh?
living the dream.
Really
huh?
winning. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Damn, they don't want to see it, brother.
God.
You know fucking,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't want to see brother
Anyways,
win.
that concert was nuts, man. We went to that concert. I knew like 4 songs from the Arctic Monkeys, which I fucking feel like that happens all the time for some reason. I go to concerts and I don't know that many songs.
November
and
1st.
Wait, Flatbush?
Yeah,
Isn't it December?
November.
Oh, let's go. I'm so fucking hyped for that. But yeah, when he came out, his name's Alex Turner, the
Yeah.
lead singer. Holy shit. Every time I see a concert, I'm like, I want to be famous so fucking bad.
Yeah, he's 36 too.
Yeah, he's getting up there. It's crazy because I was telling my supervisor about it today because she likes that kind of music. And I was like, do you listen to the Arctic Monkeys? And she was like, yeah. She's like, they've been around for a long time because she's like, I discovered them on MySpace. I was like,
shit.
fuck, that's when we were like
Plus
6
10
years old,
yeah.
you know?
Really? Jesus. Oh yeah. I don't think so.
Something like that.
Well, it depends on
8?
what time of MySpace.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
But yeah, I didn't
They've
realize.
been around for a while.
I know they've been around for a while, but I didn't know it was that long, you know? When he fucking came out, dude. So much swagger. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I know he
he's
dresses,
so
like,
sexy. Like
with the white
you see
bun
him on
up.
TikToks. He was wearing a suit. It
Yeah.
was so sick and like some sick ass boots and like
So much
with these
charisma.
glasses
huh?
on, bro. He's dressed like a fucking like a 80s like fucking Wall Street guy doing coke in his fucking office, you know,
Yeah,
trading
talk a
stocks
little
and all
bit
that
like this,
shit.
you
Like,
know?
oh, dude, he's so cool.
And the guitar.
Oh, he's so good.
Shredding.
I want to
that
be,
hoe.
and not only do I want to be famous, I want to be a fucking musician.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go on stage and have fucking bras thrown at me. You know, God, he's a sick ass song called Knee Socks, and
Yeah.
I think you would love the intro. It's so cool.
Oh, the guitar?
And he played it, yeah.
That's crazy because he's playing it.
So cool, dude. Fuck. It makes me want to learn guitar like so much faster.
Yeah, I brought it to you
Yeah.
so we could mess around with
Nice.
it.
But yeah, the fucking the energy in there was fucking crazy. Sold out, like
So it's
huge,
packed.
fucking packed.
Yeah. A lot of hot girls.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, damn it. I tried to get him. Oh, okay.
Not a damn look.
Yeah, not even
You
a
know?
damn.
There's a lot of young people there, like high schoolers. You could tell.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
wow. It was fucking crazy when 505 came on. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, everyone
It's
was
like
singing
one of
that
their most
bitch,
well-known
huh?
songs. I don't think I've ever heard like a crowd like that clearly, like word for fucking word. Everybody's just like, yeah, your arms between your thighs. Like,
Yeah.
dude, it was so fucking
Especially the
sick.
hook. Yeah.
Oh my god. I feel like every time I go to a concert, including this one though, I'm still like disappointed in the crowds. Like when we went to Destroy Boys, I was like, how is the crowd not going crazier? You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like they're all like kind of moshing and shit, but it's just because of the music. Like I didn't see people like freaking out and like singing their songs word for word. You
Yeah.
know, same here, kind of like. I thought there might be a little bit of headbanging, you know, at times, or like you know the song "Do I Want to Know"? You know that song?
Sing it a little.
Do I want to know if this feeling flows both ways?
No.
Oh. I didn't know
Hey,
that
tell
part.
me, speak to me in guitar.
Like I started going
I'm a
crazy
guitarist.
when that shit came on, and I started going crazy when that fucking song came on, and like people were, but like they weren't.
How do you
like,
feel about
headbanging or
recording
anything.
in
Concerts?
Mhm.
I often get embarrassed. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but just whipping out the phone and like people seeing the angle I'm getting, or like
if you're behind you,
you
like right
know?
behind you?
It's funny because I whipped out my phone and my fucking flash turned on. I was like, fuck! It was so dark, and I was like, God damn it!
Everyone's like, Alex Turner's like, turn the fucking flash off.
But,
How
no,
close
I
were
do
you
feel
guys? Oh
awkward.
no, I saw you guys.
But I feel awkward, but I'm like, I gotta get something, you know?
Yeah.
And then I usually don't think about it until it's too late. I'm like, fuck, I missed the hook, you know?
Yeah.
How do you
Okay.
feel about it?
I tend to do it just because it's like certain songs. I'm just like, oh. But I honestly, I try not to.
Yeah.
Like I do maybe in total, like 5 minutes of recording. I feel like, and
Yeah.
then I'm done. I think I'd get upset if I was a musician at one point
Yeah.
because I'd be like, "Come on, I'm right here."
Yeah, like, just
but
watch
it's like
me.
also understanding, like,
Yeah.
everyone wants to capture,
Yeah.
Like even if everyone took turns, half of the crowd would be,
I feel like concert videos, it's like I record it and I might watch it like that night and then I never fucking
That's
watch
the
it
point.
again.
That's
You know?
exactly- it's like-
I'm not gonna fucking watch it again.
But I know like it's
Or
like,
unless I'm telling the story to somebody, be like, yeah, look, you know?
but it's like if you didn't record it, it happened. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It's weird
This
that
day
like
and
we have
age.
to, but it's whatever. It is what it is. But like
Yeah.
I think if I was a musician, I'd be like, okay, like for this song, like really try not to,
Yeah.
or for this part.
Yeah.
But like you just can't convince people to not. Like if I
That's
told
not
everyone,
gonna
like
happen.
everyone, no one record, there's gonna be at least a few.
Yeah. Was there something else you were gonna talk about?
I think we're just gonna.
I feel like I had 1,000 things and I was
What's
like,
that
whoa,
letter?
where are we going? Huh? Oh, was that on camera?
That's not for the pod.
That's some sensitive information on there. No, not at all.
What the hell?
I keep getting letters from the EBT thing, and like I haven't gotten, which is like food stamps basically.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten EBT in so fucking long, but they keep sending me shit saying like New Balance or something. And I swear to God, I checked like the other day, and it was like $0. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Maybe you owe.
But
You still owe for the other stuff, so
for what?
your shingles. Or
I
something.
fucking barely did my taxes the other day, you guys.
How much money did you
in
get back?
September, $300, which just hit. It was so nice because I was like,
Nice.
I don't want to put money. I don't want to take from my savings, and now I still have to. But at least I don't have to take as much.
Yeah, I know, my credit card is the highest it's ever been right now. It's
Yeah.
like $1,500.
Yeah,
We
we never.
to get paid.
Huh?
Like it has $1,500 in it, like that I've
Charged?
Used. Yeah.
Jesus.
And I gotta pay it
Fuck.
because I don't have.
I don't think you're supposed to use that much.
My limit's like 4,500.
I think you're only supposed to use 20 to 30%.
I think that is.
Cause is it?
No.
Because if you start using more, they start like dropping your score a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah, I swear to God. Because when I got my surgery, I fucking maxed out my credit card, like thinking, oh, I'll just pay it back and my score will get so high, and it fucking dropped my score maxing it out. So I was like, what the hell?
It's 30% right now.
It is?
I don't know. I just divided it. It's 0.33. It's not percentage, but it's like
Okay.
decimal.
Yeah, perfect.
But I mean, I had to
Still
wait.
going
till-
higher.
Yeah.
So you do every single thing on your credit card?
Yeah. Everything.
Is it because you lost your debit card?
No, I
Did
just.
you get that yet?
Yeah, I got both of them back.
Oh, nice.
Bitch.
I don't have to fucking pay for you anymore.
Yeah, I
See how long that
activated
lasts.
it yet.
Just kidding. We never talked about our fucking backflips. I don't know how. We're supposed to talk about that last episode.
Oh, I'm actually at 1,700 now.
So we've been going hiking a lot more these last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I think we realized, holy shit, summer's over. Let's try to fucking take
Go for
advantage
it.
of this as much as we can. So we were doing this hike. It's our favorite fucking hike. And it has a sick-ass swimming hole at it. And there's so many different, like, levels of, like, different heights of rocks to jump off of into the water, which is so fun. The water's fucking freezing, too. It's really cold, but we're just like, fuck it.
It's not as cold. A little bit.
Probably colder now.
It's not as warm as it has been in the
Yeah,
past.
definitely. But we're just like, fuck it, dude. We got to take advantage. And we were jumping off the cliffs and stuff, and then Jaime starts trying a backflip. I did a backflip, and I think you were like, oh, shit, like, let me try it. Or maybe you were going to try it already. I don't remember.
I can't remember. I think you're like, this is a good ledge to do it.
Yeah, because it's, like a foot or two above the water. It's really comfortable. And then you fucking just tried it the first time. You got you did it basically.
Yeah.
You did it really close. I was like, holy
80%
shit.
turn, 90% turn.
Yeah. And then you were like, fuck. And then you kept trying it. Did you watch a video on how to do it, kind of?
I think I just saw on TikTok a long time ago. Like,
Okay.
I kind of remembered a little bit.
Yeah.
But it didn't help at all.
And then we went back the next week, which was what, like 2 weeks ago? And if you follow us on Instagram at @thecozy_show_,
Nice.
you can see the highlight reel of us doing this. But you were getting more comfortable. I fucking really wanted to backflip off this like high one. I think it was probably like
10 feet?
what was it saying, like 12 feet or something like that?
12 feet.
Probably like 12, I think. Just judging by you next to it.
30 feet.
I really wanted to backflip off it, but I was so fucking scared. And there's this one across the river from it that's like maybe like a tiny bit lower. And I think I went over there and was looking at it, and then you came over and you were like, should I fucking do it right now? Like just right then in the moment, you're like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And I was like, okay. And then you fucking did it.
Yeah,
and I was like, what the fuck?
I've never done a backflip before, and I did
He
it.
literally just learned how to do this shit. And he does it off that, which is fucking high.
Yeah,
like,
we were hyped.
Scary.
Yeah.
You know? You had a couple buzz balls in you. Do you think that helped?
A little bit, definitely.
Yeah.
I think so.
You did it perfectly, too.
Yeah, I landed perfectly on my
Perfect.
feet.
Yeah.
I wish Liz got the back end because the
Yeah.
rock blocked, and I was like, fuck.
And you said it didn't hurt at all. And I was like, fuck, now I have to do it. And then I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, dude. I can't not do it, you know? And I did it
Flawlessly.
flawlessly.
Majestically, like a fucking Olympian diver. Just,
And then I was like,
You do the most extra backflip action now I think about it. You don't even tuck. You just fucking flail your arms and just go.
I do that on purpose. I stick my arms out, and you know what I get it from? There's a trick in skateboarding called the Christ air. So like if you imagine somebody on like a half pipe,
Yeah.
you know what a half pipe is, right? Where it's like this, and they just go in the air and they come back down, and they go in the air on the other side. When you're in the air, you grab your skateboard and you hold it in your hand, and you stick both hands out like this,
Like, oh, yeah.
like Jesus Christ
I
himself
think I've seen that in Skate.
in the
video
air.
game.
Yeah, and then you put it back under you when you're gonna go back into the pipe.
You've done that, right?
I've never done that, but
You have to be so high in the air for that.
I've
What the
seen
hell?
people do them like in parkour and shit on trampolines and stuff. And then I used to do them on trampolines as a kid, like, because I thought it was super cool. That style of backflip, the Christ air. So I started doing it when I was flipping there too. Plus, when you flip from somewhere higher, you have to flip way slower. And if I tuck, I'm going to flip super fucking fast.
You might hit a double.
So that helps you like control the speed of your rotation.
So then,
So we did that. And then I was like, we got to fucking go to the one that I've been staring at, you know?
which is a
So,
tall, 20
tall.
feet probably plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I was going to say. Then we did another one that was like just a
Oh,
little higher, like
yeah.
the initial one. Good, flawless
Right,
for
yeah.
both of us. And then we went to the fucking highest rock like there.
And I wasn't going to do
basically.
that.
I once I did that one like twice, the medium one, I was like, I can fucking do it. Every time I landed, I was like, I got it.
Yeah.
Like I can fucking do the biggest one, Big Bertha.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
immediately when he did the backflip, he was like, I got the tall one. And I
You
was
can
like,
hear me in the video. You laughed, and I was like, I'm serious.
dude, I'm not doing that shit. Like, good luck, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm happy with what I accomplished. I've never done a backflip before. I've already like pushed
Yeah.
my limits, pushed the boundaries. And then you
Uh-huh.
start swimming towards it. And I think I just swam towards it too, just to take a look.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we're at the top, and then I was at the top, and I was like, fuck it. Like, I think I could do it too, you know?
Yeah.
Let's just stop thinking. Like, let's just do it.
Yeah.
And originally too, with the other backflip that I did before him, I always push Chris to do things, you know, sometimes
Mhm.
annoyingly, especially stuff I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know?
Motherfucker.
So I was like, I want to like this is just a good for the track record.
Yeah,
You know,
to
to
kind
be
of clear
like-
the slate.
Like at first I was like, you do it, and then I'll do it, or maybe just you do it in general. But
Yeah.
then I'll, you know, and I was like, I'll do it, and then he'll do it. You know,
Yeah.
like for once.
Yeah.
And something that's
for
like,
once, it's always me first.
and something that's very equal. Like
Yeah.
we both. I mean,
Are
actually, if
fucking
anything, you
scared.
probably have a little bit more, but
Yeah.
like experience, but pretty equal
Mhm.
sense of fear.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, this feels good to do it first, and I did it. And I was so hyped because I was like, wow,
Holy
like, I did it before
fuck.
you.
That was
Not like to
crazy.
inspire you, you know?
Yeah.
And to motivate you. And then, so the tall one, kind of same thing. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. Again, I like push my boundaries. I'll do it before him to motivate
I was
him.
fucking mind blown that you were down to do that one because Jaime hadn't even jumped off of this regular, like just a jump. He
Just a
hadn't-
normal jump.
He hadn't even normally just jumped off of it until the week before, and then
and it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Fuck it," you know.
So then I'm like on the very edge where if like, and I'm holding Chris's hand. So I'm leaning off the edge, and if he lets go, I'm just falling, right? So
If you wouldn't have done it, I don't think I would have done it. Like just
nah, you would have
honestly.
done it.
I
You're on
don't
the top.
know.
Oh, because you were out there for a
it.
minute. Yeah. So then I'm holding on to him, and I just told myself in my mind to do it, like kind of how to prep to do it. But I was like, once I say 3, I'm gonna let go, and then I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah, because I was holding him up. Like,
Yeah.
Because the rock that we're flipping off of, it's very slanted. Like,
Yeah.
down
It's like, kind of like a
towards the
dome-ish
water.
a little bit.
Yeah, so it's like it's scary to even stand on the edge of
Yeah.
because your like weight's already going back. You know.
So I was like, okay. And it took me a second to calm down, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it. Scary as hell to just be like, almost, I don't even think I looked down. I looked down when I was standing over it. So scary. So I did not look
It's
down
scary
when
to
I was
even
ready.
jump off
Yeah.
of it. Like just to jump off of it, I'm like, whew, you
Yeah,
know,
it
you have
takes
to
a
prepare
second.
yourself.
And I was just like, okay, 1, 2, 3. I let go of Chris's hand, and I just went. Now, it didn't go as intended. I like flipped. Everything kind of happened so fast. I didn't feel like I was in the air for too long.
Yeah.
And I just landed. Like, I did not land with my feet down or anything. It was so painful.
He landed on his side, like on his stomach,
yeah,
basically.
my stomach, my leg was out, so like my inner left thigh had bumps
Oh,
from like
yeah.
the water impact. Like I was kind of scared for like a split second because like, oh,
It knocked the wind out of you,
yeah.
right? To an extent.
But I didn't want him to be scared, so I was like, I'm good. It just hurts. It hurts. And dude, I'm just swimming to the edge, and I was like, and then I just got to the rock, and I was just dying for like 10 seconds, dude. I was like, oh, and then Chris took like 30 minutes to do the next jump, dude.
Bro.
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, at any point when you hit the water and you were in so much pain, did you think something was seriously wrong? Like at any time where you're like, wait.
I can't remember, but I don't think so. I don't think like I ever, because I knew I could just swim up, and I wasn't
Yeah.
like paralyzed. I think what would have scared me is if I was like, oh, and then like I couldn't really move. You know?
But did you ever think you like broke a rib or something? Did you rip
For like
hurt?
a split second, just because I
Really?
landed on my stomach. But it was like, I'm good. Like I just knew it hurt.
Yeah.
And I think next time, for sure, we should have someone down there.
Yeah.
And
I
with
was
the life
prepared to
jacket.
jump in, honestly, but then just the way that you fucking like it's not the way that you just looked in the air. Not that you did the flip like ugly or anything like that.
I did.
You were just in the air for so fucking long. Like
Yeah.
seeing you fall, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't these fucking ones we were doing before. It's like this is the real fucking deal, and he just sent it.
Honestly,
you know?
talking about it makes me want to do it again.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting hyped right now.
Yeah.
But I think it was a little bit that you didn't flip right. Like you flipped very sideways, and that caused you to land on your stomach and everything.
Yeah, I did not
I think
go
that's the
very
worst
back.
backflip you've ever done.
Yeah.
Was then.
I've only done like 6.
Yeah, but they've all been like you flip a little sideways, but you still
end
land
up-
right.
yeah.
But this one was more like you started flipping sideways, and then you were just sideways in the air spinning. You know, so like it was gonna be a
bad.
flop no matter what.
I need to like just trust myself and go back. I want to learn how to do a
Just
floor
like
backflip.
you went, and then everything was just silence for like
Yeah.
2 seconds while you're in the air, and then just boom, like and it
Yeah,
just
and you
I
guys were
knew it was
dying.
gonna hurt you, and when you came up, we were fucking dying. Like I was laughing so fucking hard. I couldn't believe you fucking did it for one thing.
Yeah.
Like two, it's like I'm seeing Jaime fucking fly through the air, uncontrollably spinning for so long. It's just so.
Bro, we got to skydive.
I would never do that shit. I can't.
Yes, you will.
I know I won't. I can't fucking.
If I got you tickets to skydive,
Okay,
would you
because
deny
all
it?
these things.
If I got you tickets to skydive, would you deny it?
I swear to God, I would. I will not fucking skydive.
Chris, why?
I will not.
Why won't you?
It's fucking scary.
I know it's scary, but I think you could push
Okay,
yourself.
the problem with skydiving is that there's too many variables out of my control.
It's a jump.
If I'm gonna
It's one.
backflip off of a fucking cliff into water, it's up to my abilities and calculations whether or not I fucking hurt myself. And if I do hurt myself, it's like, okay, this was my decision and my error. I can't fucking jump out of a plane that high up and just be like, okay, hopefully my parachute goes off.
It's gonna
You
go
know?
off. It's a 1 in like a million chance. I
It
think, or a
happens.
billion.
That, but then
And I think
sometimes
they
get.
have a backup.
I think they do, but sometimes they get tangled, and then you're fucking just fucking spinning
Then
for
you
like
cut it, and you have the backup.
20 minutes until you die. And you know.
I'll get you. I'll do a little like
You cut it, and then what? You get a sword through the air like Homelander? Fuck.
grab you.
I think it's not even that
Imagine
big of a
I do
deal
it and then you just slip out again.
because they don't let you skydive by yourself if you're a beginner.
No, it's always. And I would
It's
never
always
want to skydive by
you're
myself.
tandem with like a professional.
Exactly.
I think you're just like on your stomach, like
You're literally doing
and their-
nothing.
Their dicks in your back, and just
You know who did this recently?
Who?
Maybe we should bleep the name. I don't think she'll care, but just we don't know her like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, she skydived.
What's her name's friend?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Crazy, huh?
wow.
That was
I know. I
fucking
see
intense.
people do it, and I'm like, I would never expect you really. To
Yeah,
do
you know
that,
who else did it? They bleeped this one too. X, the white guy. Actually, Andrew knows him, not you.
Does his
Oh.
name rhyme with
Just bleep it if you have to. Yeah,
something?
he did it.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, more and more people doing it. I'm like, how much? I wonder how much it costs.
I think yeah, I've seen people like didn't Alika do it in them?
I think so. Yeah, Casey did it and all that shit.
It's nuts, man. I would
Nuts.
never fucking do that shit.
I think I'm gonna
If
get
you got me the
tickets.
tickets, I'd say no. I
think
swear
you
to
have
God, I'd
to.
be like, take someone else.
Chris, I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
get
doing
tickets.
it.
Chris, I want to get you tickets for you to do it.
It's not a question of if. It's
Gonna-
a fucking no.
we need to push ourselves.
I push myself every day.
What do you push yourself with?
I made Lindsay come 3 times in a row eating her.
You know, I
eating her
learned
fucking
recently
coochie.
that someone that I've done stuff with in the past lied about having an orgasm
Really?
the first time we did something
How did that make you feel?
awful.
Really?
Absolutely.
I would rather
one of the
you
most
tell me.
shameful things I've ever
Bro,
experienced.
I've been scared of that in the past. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, don't ever fucking lie to me.
Yeah, it hurts.
And I've been lied to once, but then she told me like an hour later, and I was like, why would you lie?
Who? Okay, bleep that. Bleep that
Definitely
whole
bleep it.
thing.
But it didn't hurt that much because I kind of suspected it. Like, I was kind of onto it. I'm very perceptive, you know? It's hard to sneak one by me.
Yeah.
But I would rather you be like, that was the worst 30 minutes of my life than lie to me and be like, I came.
Exactly. And I'm like,
bro, never. Do not ever fucking lie
ever.
to me.
Dude, that was like so hurtful. I was literally in shock
Right?
for like 5 minutes. I was just like everything I knew
What
was a
am
lie.
I? Yeah, right?
I'm like, what was I doing? Like, you know, like I don't care if I'm bad. Like that's given. And it was the first time. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that you just led me to believe that I did such. I asked her actually after. I was like, "Oh, did you finish? You know, whatever."
Yeah.
Slightly egotistical question, but I was just
Mm.
like, "Oh, did you finish?" And she's like, "Yeah, twice." So she doubled
Twice?
down. Yeah. I'm like, why?
No.
you
She was
say
like,
that?
one time's not believable enough.
I'm like, why would you do that?
Twice?
And I'm like, you had to fake an orgasm because I remember one time, like specifically, I was like, "Oh, I think she just finished." How do you fake that? And then I was like, "What's going through your head where it was like that
Okay, but
bad?"
was
where
it
you-
full on fake or was it kind of like, oh, I can't really tell?
I think it was a fake.
Like it's straight up like,
Jesus.
Sorry, I had to make it real.
It was more like, I don't want to do it.
Do it.
Well, I don't know. Is that disrespectful to the person?
Do it in an accent.
What? It was more like you know, like just kind of like a lot of movement and
Oh,
then
like
it's
some
finished.
convulsing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like heavily, you know, nothing
Yeah.
else. And then, so I'm like, what went on in your head to
To
the
be like,
point?
this
I'm-
isn't working, let me fake it.
Yeah, like what? Like how bad was it? Was I using teeth? You know? I was just like so, and then I was like, I can never believe you again. But okay, to be fair, it was the first time, and obviously she's not gonna know how I'm gonna react or whatever. She just didn't want to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And she said since then it's been good.
Yeah.
I think it's been honest, but you know who knows? Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. I would just like I just didn't. It's almost like when someone in your town or someone that you know goes missing. It's like it happened to me. You know, you see it on
You
the
always think
internet.
it's not gonna happen
You
to
see
you.
it on the internet. You hear about it with your friends. But for you to be a victim, it was probably worse than having one of my siblings pass away. I was just like, what? Like,
does it still hurt you right now?
a little bit.
Talking about it?
Now that I think
Did
about
you
it.
tell her?
Yeah, I was visual.
What did you say?
I was just like, at first I would just let out the biggest gasp, and I would just like, what? Like, it just did not cross my mind. I don't even know how that
Yeah.
topic came up. And I was like, I don't care that I didn't make you come. Just like, I can't believe you lied to me. Like,
Yeah.
just tell me. Like, because then I don't even know how I got better the second time. By God, the grace of God, I guess. By the grace of God, I got better the second time. But I'm like, I would have never got better.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me. But it is what it is. But I just never thought it would be me. I mean, to fake an orgasm is just something so intimate and so
Sinister.
It's sickening. I would never. I can't.
You
But,
can't.
But like, I was just like,
It's sickening.
to me, like, it just makes me upset because it's like, I look like the fool. It's like a joke you're
It
not
makes
in.
you feel like embarrassed, right?
Yeah, it's like if
A
like,
joke
it's like,
you're not in.
It's like if you had a booger in your nose and the whole room knew and they didn't tell you until
That's
like
a really
2
good
weeks
way
later.
to put it, actually.
It's like I feel like the
embarrassing.
the end of a joke.
Yeah.
The butt of the joke.
The butt of the joke.
Exactly, and I was just like,
The hair of the dog.
it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
To put it quite frank. To put it frankly.
Keeping it frank.
Yeah, keeping it frank on this
Oh,
episode.
man.
But it is what it is, and like I said, it's been good or something.
Do you like deep throating?
A little bit, yeah.
No,
I mean,
do you like giving the deep throat?
what?
I'm just kidding. Do you like receiving deep throat?
Yeah. Like every once in a while. I'm too sensitive for it, so like it's just only to like get it like real tensiony. Like when like your dick's against your jeans and you're like, and you kind of push against it.
Oh, yeah.
Like it feels kind of good
And
for a
you like
second.
that?
It's like that, but I won't finish off that. I don't want it. I really want to throat pie someone like deeply.
Can you explain a throat pie so people know?
Yeah, it's basically like when you finish like
In the throat, like.
Are you gonna let me explain or I don't understand? I'm just kidding. No, tell it.
No, go for it.
Go
No, it was
dictionary.
your. My apologies.
Webster?
Go for it.
May I?
You may.
Okay, I am the one in the suit here.
Yeah.
It's when you like.
So you're basically face fucking the person. You're face fucking them, and then you don't stop face fucking them while you're coming.
and you go deep. I want it to be deep.
Oh, you have specifications.
Well, yeah, I don't just want to finish inside.
Like as
Like I want
deep
it
as
to
you
be like,
can?
yeah, like I want to push against it, just like. Ugh.
At some point,
But it sounds like really. It seems really like mean. Not mean, but like the girl has to really like that.
at some
I feel like it's
point,
not, 'cause
like,
it's
aren't you
uncomfortable.
scared a little bit that it'll go down the wrong pipe? Like, imagine getting cum in your lungs. That can't be fucking good.
I don't think that'll happen.
Oh, it'd probably be like mucus. So you could just cough it up, don't you think?
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, they'll be dying for a while.
Just sound
But
like me.
it just seems like not safe, so I'm scared.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't seem fun.
Yeah.
Like it's
For them, right?
Yeah, for them. And I don't even know if it'll feel good because I don't
seems
like it
so
so
miserable.
Deep. Yeah, it's so,
Can you imagine?
It's like waterboarding.
Can you imagine, like, not only am I gonna
Okay,
come in your
put a-
mouth, I'm gonna come in your fucking throat.
Put a dildo-sized water gun, shove it as deep as you can in your throat,
Squeeze
and
it.
squeeze it 3 times, and try to
More?
keep keep
Yeah.
it there.
Oh
Like
my
you have to be a
God.
pro. But I've been on Reddit, and there's a Reddit called Throat Pie,
Yeah, I've seen it.
and it's there. It just seems so enjoyable. But I don't
Why?
think I'd
What's
enjoy
the
it.
allure?
Like that. It's just like such a. Like it's almost like when someone grabs your balls. I've never done that either, but like grabs your balls hard during cum. Like just something that's like.
Do you like that?
I've never done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Are you big on the ball stuff?
Something I've learned in the past year. I won't specify when,
Yeah.
but I'm very sensitive, really sensitive. Like next to where your pubes grow.
Above your penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if a girl is licking it,
Wow.
dude,
Right there?
I squirm
Really?
bad.
What?
It's really
I gotta
hard.
try it
I
on
like
you.
grip everything and I'm like like I get like a fucking I don't know. Like a
Yeah.
total sub. you
Can we
know?
try it right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was nuts. But
Why, I wonder?
I mean there's certain areas where I'm like super like that, like my back. upper
Yeah, you
back,
say that,
I'm
right?
really like okay, nothing crazy. But that is crazy.
Are you like that with that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's
Like,
just
it's unbearable?
Like it's like
Show us.
it's like
By all means.
And then it's just like, oh, you know, and it, dude,
In a
it's
good
so
way,
much-
or
yeah,
like-
in a great, like, it's like I want you to stop, but I like the fact that you keep on going and I had to keep control is like great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's that. Something I like.
My spot is like, I think this is a common spot too for a lot of men. Is it's called the frenulum, or a little below that, like on the So the way my penis is sitting right now,
Isn't that the thing I
it's
tore?
on the underside of, yes, in your mouth though.
Yeah.
Your labial frenulum, not your.
My superior labial frenulum.
That was the funniest caption I've ever seen on a post.
What'd I say?
All you said on your Finsta post was, "I tore my superior labial frenulum." No context,
Yeah.
no nothing. Anyways, on the underside of the penis is that little skin
Oh.
that connects kind of like your head
Yeah.
to like the rest. And I think it differs kind of because I'm circumcised and you're not. So like I think yours is a little thicker and mine's a little thinner.
Oh, because it's cut.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's more like a little below that. And Lindsay will like lick it a lot and it's so fucking, it's so stimulating.
Yeah, something I realize as well is like if they're licking the head and then almost go like in the hole a little bit too. You know,
Oh,
all
dude, that's
around
a
that.
crazy
And I was like,
feeling.
holy shit! I've never had that either.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's just like, what the hell is going on? I feel like I'm possessed.
I've had that done before, like hard. I was like, oh my God, like, what are you doing? You know, like, I didn't know. I was like, why does it feel like that?
Oh, I already know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And then it does feel kind of good, but it's more like an icky, like, like too much a little bit, you know? But maybe I should try it again and see what's going on.
Yeah, just do it light.
Yeah.
Do you feel like such
It's
a
light.
bitch when you're like squirming and like making all those noises?
No, I think I'm really comfortable with it. And Lindsay thinks that's really hot because, like, she loves watching me
Yeah.
finish because she says my face is, like, really hot.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I was going to do a demonstration, but I'll save you guys. But I think that's why she likes it too, because she's like, you don't hold back. Like, I just see every, like, emotion and, like, I just see you feeling it so much. And she
Yeah, I
likes
think
that.
I've been leaning into that more. And I've always been pretty comfy, especially like in a relationship. But I think, yeah, I've been super comfy, especially all these new things like movements and all this shit I've been learning.
Yeah.
But it's more, I feel like a bitch like
you've been learning.
after or whatever. And I'm like, I laugh at it. Because like after I'm just like.
I laugh as I'm
Yeah,
stopping to
yeah,
come. 'cause
or
I'm
just
like,
anything. Like when I'm doing the like, you know, and
Yeah.
I just laugh because I'm like, oh
I feel like when I
my
laugh, it
God.
ruins it slightly because it's like I stop kind of taking it all in and I start getting distracted.
But
you
yeah,
know?
and then I think in terms of finishing, like after like, I laugh at that too at the end because I just did the most outrageous noises for like the. Like,
it's also just your brain's
like-
like flooded with fucking dopamine.
I don't do like
you know,
I
and
don't
you
think
feel
like
great.
man groans. I do like
Ah.
yeah, really.
Yeah,
like,
me too. Me too. It's very soft, like tender, vulnerable
yeah,
moans.
or like oh my God. I
Does your
remember there
voice,
was
does your
one
voice
time-
change when you're dirty
I feel
talking?
like Michael Jackson. Oh, when I'm moaning, you know, like
Yeah.
but like it's funny because I remember one of our friends was giving head to this guy, and she said she almost thought he was bi because of the way she was reacting. And he
Oh.
was like, you know, like
Yeah,
really,
she's like, he's acting real fruity.
And I feel like I act real fruity when I'm like doing shit. I'm just like, I
Really?
just go like full, like, I don't give a shit, you know? And I'm like, I'm grabbing the blankets and I'm moaning high pitched.
Good
and
woman
I'm
will
like
bring it out of you,
squirming,
you
you know?
know?
I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'm in bed. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I've never heard
I
anything
think I'm
bad.
pretty good. I feel like I'm just getting better and better at just letting go of all like ego and like
Yeah.
thoughts of how I'm being perceived and just being
Have you
like,
talked about
let
your
me
sex
just
life with your
fucking
therapist?
enjoy this a lot. Not like extensively, but like parts of it.
And what did she say? Nothing.
Well, I haven't no, not what you're asking. I haven't talked
Yeah.
about that.
All right.
But I have mentioned like the topic of sex, but not in depth, which I'm sure will come up at some point.
So, a question that's been asked around the internet.
Uh-huh.
Just a segue. We only got a little bit of time left.
Yeah.
Trending topic is, do you think about the Roman Empire?
Lindsay asked me this like a few weeks ago. Lindsay loves her TikTok, you know?
I want
guess
her
it's
on,
like
by
a
the way,
ch-
real soon.
Yeah.
Because I want to ask you guys some questions.
I was
about
almost
stuff.
like, I wonder if I should bring her on for this, you know?
Oh,
We can talk
yeah.
about it. But yeah, I think we should bring her on and then
Probably
we can
next week, honestly.
we
would
can
be
have,
great.
like, a
Actually, it's my
relationship.
birthday week. Don't, yeah. I
What's
need
wrong
all
with
the-
that?
I need all the attention of you.
You fucker. Well, what if we like kind of make it special for you? No, you don't want to feel like a third wheel. Huh?
Yeah,
Do you think you're ever going to feel like a third wheel?
I mean, I'm sure a little bit. I'm just going to be like, oh, it's certain times when I'm alone. And
I don't want you to feel like that. And I think I could speak
But
for
I-
both of us when I say like we don't want that at
I think
all because we've always
even
been
before we were great dynamics.
Yeah.
So it's like just I mean I'm sure
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
be a
it's
little
gonna
different, but
change.
I'll be fine.
I don't think it'll change at all. Like maybe like here and there where we like might kiss or something like a few times, but like
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
like,
we're
brother.
like I plan to not be like all over her and shit or like nothing crazy. I want to just act like we're all friends,
Like homies.
You know?
That'd be
Exactly.
cool
You
for a
know,
little bit, but
for a little bit.
I mean I'm sure with time it's just like that or whatever. Like I mean yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Do you feel betrayed at all?
Betrayed.
Yeah.
That just because you're taken?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, damn, I really lost the guy, you know?
I did not think I was gonna be the first one back, taken.
Yeah, me neither. You thought I was going to be probably the first one.
I was scared of it. I was like, I don't want you to be cuffed
You're
because
sick.
I'm gonna lose my fucking
My yin to
wingman.
my yang.
You know exactly.
Yeah. But I mean,
was
I think
like-
we got to get rid, because I think our previous
Careful.
adventures
I'm just kidding.
has been like, oh, I didn't wear matching socks. And I was like, no, it's going to see. And has led us to believe that a relationship will take away from our dynamic. But I think in this case, it's going to like add a lot.
I think so.
But I think there is going to be some things they lose, like, I mean, a lot of times we would talk about girls, and I'm just going to be talking about girls by myself. And
Even the three of us would talk about girls.
Exactly.
Like, that's crazy,
And stuff like that,
I'm
where it's
sure we
like, okay,
still
you're going to
will
lose
a
some, but
little
I'm going to, like, I think it's not going to be like, oh, So.
I feel like this is like best case scenario for me to be taken because it's like you already know her so well and so do I, and like we already have this like where did I go? We already have like such a good dynamic, so it's like I don't think a lot's gonna change,
Yeah, like I know it works so well.
But we have already like not been hanging out as much. One, I think, is because your work schedule changed a lot.
Yeah.
So it's hard to, and I'm trying to be a lot more disciplined and like not stay up late before work nights, But yeah, we have drifted a little bit, I'd say. And she's sad about that. She's been telling me like, she's like, I don't want him to think we're like not friends and stuff.
Yeah,
or, like,
no. She texted me too recently.
What you said was so sweet, by the way. I think it was the same day that we like became official, and you were like, couldn't think of a better queen for my best friend or something like that.
You saw my
like,
text.
That was such a sweet fucking thing to say.
I know. I mean, I just love
You
Lindsay,
know?
so I'm really happy. Like you guys are.
Me too. Yeah.
No, I love her. She's always been the one.
We just fucking
Now she's the one that got away.
Oh man.
Okay, Roman
Empire. Lindsay asked me this, and my honest answer, because I think she said, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? That's the question, right? For guys. And I think I said, I don't remember what I said, but it probably was something like,
Say what you said right now.
maybe like once a month, I'd say.
Yeah, I think I only think about the Roman Empire when I think about like pastimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, like I can't believe like society would be like, but I kind of skip over them a lot. So I don't really think of them that much unless I'm like quick, like just like, man, the Romans. But honestly, not really.
And for me, it's probably like a second. Like a second that I think
Yeah.
about like, damn, it's crazy they used to have like gladiator fights.
Exactly.
You know?
Shit like that
Something like
where I'm like,
that. Or
bro.
like, I'll think about wine or something and be like, oh, like I just think of the Romans. Like that's probably when wine started kind of being a thing, or
Yeah.
you know?
I just
Like,
think of like
very brief things, and it's when I'm thinking about like how did humans used to be or something like that.
yeah,
or
or like the first start of civilization
Exactly.
in my head.
exactly.
You know?
But how often would you say then?
Not
Give a
much.
number.
I would say the same as you, probably once. Like actually in depth, like maybe more than 5 minutes.
No, that's
Okay,
fucking
never.
once a few years maybe.
Yeah, I don't really.
Or
think about
if
them,
ever,
honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't understand this obsession with it.
I don't either.
I mean, they were a great civilization, I'm sure, but I just don't think I'm like yeah. Some people are like twice a week.
I'm like,
what are you
no, you fucking don't.
What are you thinking of them that
Yeah.
much? Like, are you reading books about them? That's the only way.
I heard they used to have like child sex slaves.
Jesus.
Just kind of dark.
Yeah, I think
it was a big
I think we
sexual revolutionary kind of time.
I think we underestimate like how bad or just sick things were in the past. I mean, shit, they're sick now. I think we
Yeah.
underestimate how bad.
I think
shit is now.
homosexuality was a lot more accepted.
Yeah, that's what I'm
if
saying.
I'm not mistaken.
Awful back then. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I think like with men specifically.
But it's crazy because it's like so
homosexuality.
stupid. Like that was perfectly fine, and then
And then
fast
it
forward
reversed.
it- yeah.
Oh, because
The
they
Dark
got
Ages.
taken over by the They got what's it called? They got conquered by the Christians, and I'm sure Christianity just took
yeah,
over
they
the
lost
fucking.
like a lot of their philosophers, which were goaded.
I think that was the Greeks, no?
Sure,
I think there.
they're all the same.
I think there were some from the Roman times, right?
Yeah, like no Greek. A lot of Greek mythologizers.
How many Greek philosophers can you name? Or just philosophers in general?
All right,
Let's do that.
Arceus. That's that one.
Is that one?
No.
Okay.
I see them all the time. I know there's one.
Come on now.
They have crazy ass names. You go.
I'm so much better than you at all these things.
Go.
Plato?
Uh,
Socrates?
that's the one I would have said.
Aristotle?
Yep.
Fuck, I know more. And this, I think, is because I took a philosophy class in college, so I kind of
There's
remember
one
these.
that's like
Socrates,
I think he's like,
Plato.
lives as like a peasant. He like.
Oh, fuck,
He'd
there's
be, like,
so many
homeless.
more.
But they're goated. They're all crazy though. I want to read some of their shit. I'll tell you.
One thing that Lindsay does a lot that I love is she'll be like, why do you look like that? All the time.
I love
She'll be
Lindsay's
like,
different voices. She's like a girl that just does a
so
bunch of different
good.
voices.
She does so many like funny accents. Like she'll be like, we were in Monterey and she was like, I'd be so fucking scared to go on like a boat like out in the ocean. She's like, what if there's just sharks out here and there's the megalodon and the trench and the scary animals? Like she's so good.
Yeah, she's so
She'd be like,
goofy.
why do you smell like that?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck, she's so good. That shit kills me every time. She's like, why do you
Oh my
look like
gosh.
that?
That's
That's so
man.
funny. Anyways, philosophers.
I think is
I
that
don't know
it?
if I have any more.
Yeah.
Fuck. 3.
You said you had
Okay.
one more topic and then we'll end it on that.
Yeah. This is a news article I saw in Florida. Go figure. It's always in Florida.
Yeah.
There's this guy who's walking through a neighborhood to a job interview, right? He's walking past this like small little like kind of pond area, and he looked down to see if there's any fish in there because he likes to go fishing, right? And he saw a fucking 14-foot long alligator, and it had a dead human in its mouth.
I saw
It was swimming in the fucking with a dead human. He saw like the torso, like it was biting
Yeah.
the torso,
Oh man.
just swimming.
And they put down the alligator.
They shot it. And they killed it.
So bad.
That shit is so fucking scary to me.
Getting bit.
Just alligators. I think that's the fucking biggest fear I have. Like, not one of
I
them.
think it's one of the
Regarding
most-
animals and predators and shit like that, it's like.
Because they're quick.
And then every time we go swimming on our hikes, like, logically, we know there's no fucking alligators
No.
in there.
I don't think it's logical at all. I think there's a high probability that they could get there.
I don't think so.
Because
they can't
that-
live in those conditions, I don't think. But who's to say?
Who's to say?
You know?
Like shit, we can't live in certain conditions and we made it work.
Because it's like.
But alligators can
I
be
think they need
anywhere with water.
warm. I think that's it. I think that's the only difference is like here.
Those guys are like as old as dinosaurs. You think they'll die
they
with
probably,
some cold
yeah, they
water?
probably survive a fucking nuclear holocaust.
Literally.
I think they just need warmth and humidity, and maybe like the ecosystem that they live in is really ideal, where it's like hella frogs and turtles and fucking all this shit they can eat in the swamps.
What do they like?
So here I'm thinking it wouldn't be as ideal because one, it's colder. We have seasons, so I think it's like way too drastic. Like it'd be so fucking cold for them, but also lack of biodiversity,
Yeah, because you only got fish.
and that's not talked about enough. But yeah, just fish. Maybe like a crawdad or two, but like that's not gonna fucking hold them off.
A what?
Crawdad.
What is that?
They're like little lobsters that live in the rivers. You
Are
never
they
seen
in
those?
there?
I swear to God, they are.
Oh shit, that's scary.
Let me
Yeah,
show you a
anytime
picture.
I'm swimming in like our hikes, like our water spots,
Every time.
every time I just look down and I think like I'll see like an alligator's
tail.
with its mouth open, like "Argh."
So scary.
So, and then I start swimming
Oh,
fast
God.
and I start panicking.
Porn.
Oh god.
Um,
Oh, I gotta tell you something about that.
porn.
No, like I don't want to say it.
Okay, no worries. I'm just gonna look up crawdads so you could see it. They cook them down in the south and shit.
Would you wear crocodile boots?
Huh?
Would you wear like anything crocodile?
I fucking want boots pretty badly.
Like just normal like country boots.
This is what it looks like.
What
We've
the
seen-
hell?
Literally, we've seen those in Riverbank, like in the river that we floated on for Lindsay's birthday. They're in there.
They're gonna pinch my
I
dick
remember
off.
Cheech he let it pinch his nipple one time
He's
when we were kids. He was like, ah!
He's such a
Pinched for
funny
God.
guy,
I know,
dude.
it's so funny.
You should have him on, man.
I know, we should have him on again. What the fuck are we doing?
I'm hungry.
That could be like one of our first
Again,
guests.
he
I think
hasn't been
Lindsay,
on.
and then, well, this is business talk. Let's talk about it off the
yeah.
pod.
All
But
right.
Isn't that just nuts? But I'm just like, imagine living in a fucking environment where you could be walking to like work or
Well, yeah, I've
school or
heard
something.
Florida
and you
alligator
gotta
tax
watch
has
out.
been like
Yeah,
increasing, and it's like one every fucking something.
I don't think they die very often, but like
Like you get bit or
imagine losing a
seeing
fucking
them.
foot or something.
Well, it's like your kids. Your kids just wander off.
That's
you can't
the
even let them
scariest
wander,
part.
And it's one bite, boom,
Yeah.
and they'll probably try to touch you like, you know. But I heard that they don't attack unless they're provoked.
Is that true though? They're dinosaurs.
I heard one
Their
of them
brain
was
is like fucking this big.
Is it?
I think it's really like this big. They're reptiles. You know the phrase reptilian brain?
Mm-mm.
Because reptiles only have like the very like.
I'm thinking if we go to San Diego, I want to get a snake.
Really?
It just seems like a cool pet to have, and I think we should have something to keep some life around. To like
something. Maybe a fish.
so that we could.
No, fish are boring.
Fish are so boring.
So
You can't even
boring.
touch them.
And then they just die.
I'm thinking either like a snake or like a reptile.
My
Any
coworker
reptile.
loves that, and she had a snake and it died, and then she had a tarantula and it died, and then I think she had another snake and it died. So I'm
Maybe
like,
it's her.
I'm just kind of worried that it's like it's gonna die.
We'll make
I
sure.
think we'd be good parents.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
imagine.
could we be as co-parents with a
Yeah,
snake?
and we see it like
Snake names. Let's rattle them off. Ready?
okay.
Satan. Okay, I actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
Or
maybe
Tritus.
Okay, going a little bit like Aquaman vibes.
Okay,
Okay, Socrates.
that's a nice one. Aristotle,
Okay.
or in Spanish, Aristeo.
I'm fucking up.
Alfred.
I think that's too serious.
I like Alfred. I love giving
love
pets human names.
I would love Alfred as like a cat that's like black and white.
Alfie.
Alfie.
That's
good.
That's pretty
Or
good.
Alfie Sullivan.
Meet Alfie.
Yeah.
And you could say Alfie, or you could be like, meet Alfie.
Alfie.
Yeah.
Arthur.
What was that guy's name that said that? That said Alfie.
What?
The Jewish bastard? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. The one that in the show in Peaky Blinders that says Alfie.
But what is he like? What is he?
He's the guy with the hat. What's his name?
What? They all wear fucking hats.
But he wears like a fucking Jewish hat.
What is he?
What does he do?
Yes. Like, is he important at all?
How do you not know who he is?
Tell me something.
You're
telling me he just has a fucking Jewish hat. Everyone has fucking hats.
You're the one that fucking pointed out the scene to me. And was like, when that one guy says Alfie, it's so funny.
It's not the one that
How
said.
the fuck do you not know
It's not the one that said Arthur. Oh, Alfie. Wait. Alfie.
His name's Alfie. He says Arthur.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. That's exactly what I just said.
His name.
Get a grip. Get a clue. Arthur. I just said that 3 times.
His
Arthur.
name is Alfie.
He's the one.
Oh my god.
That's Tom Hardy.
Oh wow.
Right?
That's his name.
The real life.
That's
Tom
his.
Hardy.
Who really? Wow.
That's the guy that played Bane.
Oh. Wow. Does he really have an accent? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he has like a English
British
accent.
I hate all these fucking.
All these American accents are
All
fucking
these
all of a
British
sudden.
fucking people.
Yeah.
And perfect American accents acting. I'm like, what the fuck?
They speak better English than me.
Literally.
By far.
Right?
But you know what's crazy? Actors, dialect, and like communication skills and like verbal skills are so good.
Do you ever think about how they are off screen? I feel like in the interviews they're always banging. Like the words they use are always so like
they're great.
They explain how they feel so well. And I'm like,
I think
wow.
like actors are so in touch with how to communicate or just like how to say things, and they're very charismatic. They have to
Yeah.
be. Most of the times, I feel like they're even playing a character when they're getting interviewed. Like they're not like that. I'm
and
sure
they're so
all the
fun
time.
all the time. I think.
Yeah.
Or most of them. Like I'm thinking of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, that's
Like, he's
definitely
so
one that's very
fun,
like
you know?
all over the place.
And some
But,
I guess are more serious.
you know, like-
Love from You. Love from the show You. I don't know
What
her
was it?
name. She's so pretty.
Man,
Not that I'm looking.
yeah. No, like Christian Bale, he's not American.
Yeah, I know. It's British
Tom
as
Hardy.
shit. Did you see that Christian Bale blow up? I mean, it's old, like 10 years old, but he like had a fucking blowout on his like on the crew of the movie he was on. Like,
Really?
I think it's like the lighting guy or something. He fucking exploded on him for like 10 minutes.
That wasn't Tom. That wasn't.
Like, how fucking hard is it to fucking get the fucking lights right? He's like, I'm
shit.
out here all fucking day trying to get these fucking takes. Yeah, he fucking blew up.
Did you
on
hear
him.
the one about Tom Cruise? That was like on
Yeah.
like, Mission Impossible. He's like, "We're taking people's lives."
Yeah, I think it was during COVID and somebody wasn't
like,
wearing a mask or something.
Or they went following like 6 months.
Lives.
Yeah, he
People's
was kind of cooking,
jobs.
but
They
it was
just
like,
spit.
just,
Yeah, I think he probably didn't
It's
get like
like-
canceled because it was like
reasonable.
pro-COVID. you
Yeah,
know?
but it's still
Pro-mask.
like, I mean, it's another person.
Yeah,
Like, me personally,
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Well, I don't take that kind of shit.
No,
So
Scientology or not,
yeah, be damned.
be damned. Yeah.
You know?
The guy that you always get compared to, what's his name? Tom Holland.
Oh yeah, British.
British.
That's crazy, man. What the fuck?
I don't understand. Like, or I guess.
Do you think if you studied really hard, you could get a good accent?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, people, like people have like accents from their countries, right?
Yeah.
They should get like some crazy ass training to like get like.
To Americanize.
I mean, if they want to. I'm not saying.
I mean, they live in America. They should be speaking English.
Yeah, I shouldn't know. You know who? It's crazy.
Don't take this seriously.
Mireille and Carrie just went to South Korea.
Really?
Yeah, they saw Che, Sue. Fucking great. And
Wow.
Carrie never met him before.
Oh.
So I'm like,
oh, wow.
You didn't see her stories of like shit's posted?
Che and who else?
Sue.
Oh, man.
It's great. I was like,
I miss Tina, too. Fuck.
Oh,
I miss
know.
all
We
of
gotta
them.
go to Japan. I was thinking $1,000. It'd be like a $2,000 trip.
I think so.
$1,000 a ticket, and I think we'd spend a lot.
I think it's cheaper than you're thinking, too.
No, it's $1,000.
Hopefully, we could stay with one of them for free.
Yeah. And then...
And I think the flights, if we really fucking do this right, no. I swear to God, I saw them for like $600 two ways.
Dude, I looked
They're
for
back.
them like for like a year later, and it was still $1,000.
You didn't.
I swear to God. Right hand
I
on the
don't
Bible.
think you did, because I remember telling you more recently than that. I was like,
Maybe
they're like
one way.
$600 both ways.
I just talked to
and
someone.
you were like, no. And I was like, yes.
Nah, it must have been an ad. All right, let's call it.
Do you think that actors are like...
I don't care.
Last little thing. Do you think they like manipulate people?
I think it...
Because they're so good at fucking...
Oh, yeah. I think
well,
about that all
Amber
the
Heard.
time.
Did you see that? Are you...
Yeah.
Me and Lindsay watched the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing.
It's just like The Boys.
On Netflix?
Like, The Boys, I feel like captured it perfectly. Just like the scum of like...
Yeah.
No one really knows. Like, literally no one knows how they actually are.
Yeah.
Besides them alone. Even the guy, there's a comedian. He's the guy who he voiced Piggy in the Amazing Spider-Man Across the Universe movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a comedian. And I mean, this isn't like anything bad, but he's like addicted to coke, I think.
Wait,
I saw
who?
a special. I'm gonna show you right now. And it's just like, I don't know, maybe you'd never know. I don't know. I didn't follow him closely, so I don't know if he showed like signs of anything. But it's like, bro, you see all these shits about like actors and like all this stuff, and you would never know.
You just forget they're human too.
Bro, they're
know?
human.
I feel like we hold them to like a high standard, thinking
but you
they're
gotta be careful. They
different than
affect
us
people,
and
you
shit.
know?
But it's like they have all the same issues as us because we're the same, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, I heard Jeremy Renner's like a coke fiend as well.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so.
That was a while ago though, and I heard it on a fucking obscure podcast, so I don't know
And
how
it's
true
like,
it
I
is.
think it's even crazier when it's like, yeah, like it's actors who are attached to kind of wholesome things. Like even a guy from Blue's Clues could be like fucking heroin addict.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
What was the whole thing with the Blue's Clues guy?
There might have been something.
Didn't he get canceled?
I don't think so, because I think he came back for like a special episode.
And everybody was like,
hyped.
"Ah."
Yeah, so I think it'd be good.
Yeah. All right, let's cut it here, huh?
Yeah. Well,
all right.
You know, this is
Nothing
the end of
gold
the
can
service
say.
of Hot Boy Summer. It's officially over.
Yep.
The weather's getting colder. That's a bummer.
Beds are getting emptier.
Loads are getting thrown out the
Shot
fucking...
in ears.
Yeah, shot in ears.
Eyes
Jesus
and-
Christ. I can't wear black in your fucking house because your cat is obviously shedding like a fucking reptile. Even though I never see the goddamn thing. Fucking...
You know what's crazy is that Lindsay's been here so much that he's like not that scared of her and she can actually pet him and stuff.
Wow.
But she's also here like, not that she's always here late, but she'll be here until the late night, and that's when he comes out and he'll sit right behind your head, and you're never really here that late. So I feel like that's why also.
I think I'm going to put like pepper right here. Do they not like pepper? Or that's dogs?
I think they don't like citrus.
I think they don't like... I think I learned that when like the slaves were running away, they would put like pepper and shit.
Jesus.
Like they do...
Why?
So the dogs don't like pepper, I think.
Oh, smart.
Isn't that crazy? They would like run away without like much maps, I feel like.
Or like food or anything.
They just go.
Like they're just gone.
Seeing a lot about migrants recently. I think there's been like a surplus of migrants
Really?
like coming here, like a lot more than normal.
I think so, for like this whole year basically.
Yeah, especially I think these recent months, and they're making like a big deal out of it, which like, I don't know. Like obviously I want migration. 100%, you know? Huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I'm sure that it is kind of bad. Like if it's just a lot, like I'm sure you can't do much, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't know the solution, but I know it's not to like, I don't know, man. It's just such a heavy topic, but I mean, just feel like, dude, the country's
just
fucked.
like-
Just let them in. But it's just like, I'm sure it's not as simple as that.
It's just so crazy to me because I'm like, we all just live on one fucking
Exactly.
earth. You know?
It's like just-
it's like, why? Like, we're making borders. Like, this shit doesn't even exist.
I
We're
think what-
making it to be like, you can't come here.
What
Like, what the
infuriates
fuck?
me more than like any of the border issues is the fact that like the countries that they're in is bad. Like that's more upsetting. Because it's like I'd
You're
rather
saying
them
Mexico's
stay.
bad?
Yeah.
Well, they're not all Mexican.
Well, yeah, they'll like travel through Mexico because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
know. But I'm just saying, like anyone that's leaving for asylum, like their country's obviously like bad.
Yeah.
And it's just frustrating because it's like then they could have their own like rich country
Oh.
and provide for their own
I
country.
thought
but-
you're doing like a Donald Trump kind of take where you're like, they're coming from a country with bad people.
No. I'm just saying like
I was like, fuck.
I'm just saying like it sucks that they have to leave.
Yeah.
That what makes me more upset than anything. It's like, imagine if everyone was just like if every country just allowed people to be happy. Like we'd evolve so much faster as a species.
If you just fuck off.
Yeah, and it's like,
yeah, mind your business.
but I mean, it's not. I mean, and I think it's a responsibility as like a country that is great to like let people in. And like people say like just do it the legal way, but I've witnessed firsthand like
How fucking
absolutely
excruciating that
like,
is.
even money, even American money, even as an American, spending that much money is difficult. Now imagine like as a foreigner, like, you don't
Thousands
make
of fucking
And I
dollars.
just hate
And it
how
can
like
still be
politicians
declined.
are like, oh yeah, just do it the right way. Like no shit,
Yeah.
they purposely make it absolutely difficult. I've seen
It's
people
insane.
get denied who have like had nothing wrong.
I remember learning about it in high school, and it's like a fucking insane process. And like because I know you have to take some tests sometimes too. I think that's once you're like about to become a citizen.
Yeah,
though.
like
Because there's like 10,000 other hoops you have to jump through before you get to that point. But
Yeah.
once you're at that point, like the questions they ask you are shit that like every fucking American does not know.
Does
you
not know at all.
We don't fucking
and
know.
I'm like, bro, why would you even? It's just like with schooling systems. It's like, why are you even talking about shit that doesn't even matter? And then it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, the same people are like, no, they need to know that shit. I'm like, bro, you don't even know that shit.
That test has gotten a lot of criticism for being like purposely made really hard to like discourage people and like not have them pass it, you know?
Yeah, it's like honestly, just know the laws. That's what I would say.
Yeah, come on, right?
Just be like, hey, you can't do this. You can't do this. That's it.
Yeah.
Not like who the fuck. What is the Constitution?
40 fucking. No, that's too easy. The 29th president of the fucking United States.
It's like, why would I need to know that? Like,
Yeah.
maybe, honestly, if anything, just inform them when they get here. Hey, this is a little history. Here's a pamphlet. Read it if you want.
Yeah.
But you're coming in the country. There's like, at least if you want to know about this place, like a fucking museum. Why would I need to know about what the fucking texture of George Washington's hair
Yeah, exactly.
would be? Like who gives a shit?
How many wigs he had? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very frustrating
It's
because
nuts,
it's like
man. I don't
I
get
just
the
think
argument.
of like kids and everything. It's like they're just trying to come here and have a good time. Like who are we? Like it's made up.
I don't see any reason why people don't want it, or why you're scared. Like maybe they're scared of like overpopulation or something. It's like our whole fucking world
It's
is
the
just
same thing about like politicians using like healthcare and homelessness as like as a
It's
way
just like
to
a standpoint to
yeah,
win
it's like,
people
oh
over.
no, like migration's good, migration's bad, migration can't happen, migration can't happen. It's like, bro, we have the solution. It's just
Yeah.
we just don't want to do
They
it.
just want to get reelected,
Yeah.
so they don't fucking do anything about
Yeah,
it.
it's just,
Such a joke.
this whole system is just so stupid. Like
Yeah.
I wish that there was like a powerful person. Like a superhero, Like yeah, I thought about this.
A dictator.
Yeah, like that's just like knows what's right and it can't be stopped with violence or anything.
I think it's hard because obviously the system is fucking stupid. And it's frustrating because it's all about fucking money and getting
power.
reelected and all this bullshit and them just getting rich and fucking pleasing whoever funds them, But it's also hard because you're like, yeah, that shit's dumb, but try to think of a better way. And it's like, it's hard. 'Cause it's like you're saying one person, but like then it's just gonna be one person who's fucking getting rich and like not doing anything,
just like, I don't know
instead
what
of
the
like
answer is,
hella
but it's-
people to balance each other. So it's fucking hard because it's like try to think of something better, like what.
But
what
I'm
is
sure
that?
if you took a room of like the smartest
Yeah.
people, like I think it's just more like
Like we just redo the whole thing. 'Cause isn't that
Yeah.
how we fucking founded ourselves? Is like they all went in one room and Thomas Jefferson and
Exactly.
shit, Benjamin Franklin, Alexander Hamilton.
Thomas Jefferson, who wrote the biggest signature.
Did he?
I don't know.
John Hancock.
I was gonna say something, but yeah, it's just frustrating, man. It just doesn't make any sense. And like the
Yeah.
system. Oh, I was gonna say, like, isn't it crazy when we're younger? I feel like people who talk like this or whatever, just being like, the system's. You kind of look at them like, you're a little crazy. Like when you're younger, you're just like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like,
Or like they're so
Relax.
interested in it. And you're like, why do you care
like,
so
no,
much?
This whole thing's like a fucking Matrix and all this
Yeah.
shit. But I'm like, the older you get, you're kind of like, bro.
Yeah, it kind of
It's
is.
hard. It's corny to say, but it's like open your mind almost. Like
Yeah.
shit isn't just like you're following other people. It's like look at it from a broader scope and see like, bro, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, this is so fucked. You know.
Uh-huh.
It's just annoying. All right.
All right.
All right. Well, you
For the
know,
last time.
I got into therapy. That was great. Chris
Yeah.
got into a relationship. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think that's it.
happy.
Can you say that with enthusiasm?
Sorry, I was distracted. I'm very happy, and I was really nervous to talk about it on the pod because I was like, I don't know, I just don't want it to come off like one way or another because I'm on the fucking pod and like kind of under pressure and in my head about how I'm describing it and stuff.
Yeah.
So, just know I'm very happy and.
There's no if you guys break up, I'm
She is
losing
too.
my therapy episode. So I don't know.
Try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you guys. Thanks for hey, thanks for 800 subs. By the way, we just hit that.
Oh fuck yeah, we're like 804 already.
Yeah, I was like, how to jump?
Yeah. God damn it.
Thank you guys so much for 800 subs. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I love
we
you guys so much.
Fuck yeah,
And,
man.
dude. Even just talking about therapy and his girlfriend and whatever, it's like, it really is just like a time capsule, and we're just saying whatever we want to say. Like honestly, most of the time I'm like, I can't care what you guys think. No offense.
It's
Because
gotten
just
to
like,
such a point where I'm like, I really don't think about them too much,
Because it's like, dude, this is even more. It's more for me. Like I
Yeah.
want to be excited to talk about the stuff I want to talk about,
Yeah.
and I just want to see myself grow. You know.
Yeah.
And if we ever stop, because it's the only way I would see myself like revisiting all the episodes. But if we ever stop, I would love to just revisit all my episodes
Yeah.
and be like, wow, you know, this was me in this time and this was
Coming up
them.
on 2 years. Next month, I
That's
think, is
crazy.
2 years
We're
of the
such
Cozy Show.
babies.
I know, man.
I'm
Like-
excited, man. I can't wait for a 2-year episode. We'll keep you posted. Probably have something fun for that, hopefully.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Gotta do some Halloween episode stuff.
Yeah, definitely we gotta figure out our fucking costumes because that's gonna happen.
All right. See you guys. Be safe. If you think about getting a therapist, do it. If you think about getting a relationship, also do it. If she
If you feel
can
ready,
give you the
and
fucking
if
Schloppenheimer.
they feel like the right person.
Peace.
Bye.